You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Happy Tuesday to ya. Happy Tuesday to ya. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday to ya. Happy Tuesday to ya. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, Mark.
Happy Tuesday to you too. How are you?
I'm really good. How are you?
Good. I'm really good, thank you.
Have you had
really
a nice time in the Brecon Beacons?
The best time ever. Yeah, batteries fully charged and raring to go. Caught a bit of sun on the end of my nose, which I'm getting a bit nervous about. It was like a Felicia Beacon yesterday. I could feel
it?
It's quite nuclear. But
bless you.
Amazing.
It's quite exposed, the beacons, aren't they?
Very, very exposed. And we were up there at 12:30, 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon, and it was sweltering. But no, it was fantastic, and it was sunshine in Wales, so it was lovely.
How lovely! Isn't that lovely? Fantastic. I've had a lovely weekend as well. My grandma was 89 at the weekend. We had a lovely birthday party for my grandma on Sunday. That was lovely. Grandma Joan. Saw my nephew Rufus, which was lovely. So I had little calls with him. What else did I do over the week? Loads over the weekend. It's been lovely. Lovely weather. Andrew Murray. Andrew? No one calls him Andrew Murray. Who? Andy Murray. Andy Murray. Well done, Andy, if you're watching today. What are you laughing at, Cassie? You might be watching. We got the gorgeous and delectable Cassie with us today. Cassie, bring out Cassie. Here we go. Where's your camera? No, whoa. You don't do that camera. You do this one, Cass. Come on, Cass. Here she is. Here we go. We've got the lovely. Who should we do? Well, no, Ryan. Well, I was going to do you, but then we got the stick coming up. So just hold fire, Ryan. All right. We've got the lovely Laura with us today, Laura. Yeah, there she is, doing it. Yeah. Flashing the graphics. And we've got the lovely Ollie with us today as well, who's directing. We've got loads of incredible deals coming up today. I tell you what, the Macrame board is back in stock, baby. Yeah. More bundles, more amazingness, more beading thread, more incredible brand new strands, more cord, more amazingness, more demos, more everything. I'm running out of ideas, Ryan. More. I don't know why he keeps it over there. You need to be ready for this, Ryan. Then you can shake a stick at. There we go. Yeah. Ah! I'm gonna miss Ryan and his stick. I really will do. Well, there we go. Do you know what, Mark? 3 weeks today.
2 weeks today.
Oh, it's 2 weeks. Of course, I didn't know that. No.
Today. Yes.
Is it 2 weeks today?
Yes.
Oh, 3 weeks included. Yeah. 2 weeks today. Especially for you. Oh, it's going to be amazing. I've been saving a cardboard box for that show. I'm not going to tell you what for, but I've been saving a cardboard box at home for that show. It's going to be amazing. Okay. Yes, Mark. I have my little secrets. Thank you. Okay. Right, we're going to see some amazing demos today, including the Goddess bracelet, which I know a lot of people have been asking for, haven't they?
And we're also going to be showing the triple shambhala.
Triple shambhala. Well. Sounds like a crazy dance move, doesn't it? But first off, let's get to the early bird. Right, the early bird special. Here we go. So, early bird special. This is your chance to come in and get something which is brilliant. Totally and utterly brilliant. Excuse me, I've got indigestion. Just had a biscuit. an amazing, amazing, brilliant deal. Something which you just do not want to miss out on. Something which you've just got to get. You've got to get it. You've got to get it. If you're brand new to jewellery making, do not worry. You get lots and lots of things free with your first order, which we'll talk about in a moment. And welcome. Enjoy the show. The early bird today is Macrame, Kumihimo, French knitting. Pretty much every single knotting medium that we do, because today it is waxed cord. This is awesome. Do you know what? I wasn't even aware that we did waxed cord on spools. No. Were you, Mark?
No, first time I've seen it today.
Here you are.
And it's thicker cord than we normally do as well.
Exactly. You are going to be getting 60 metres of waxed cord. Now, what do we mean by waxed cord? Okay, 10 metres on each spool. Let me just show you this very quickly. You are going to be getting... Can you see it? There it is. Beautiful, stunning cord here. It's like it's not a satin cord. It's a gorgeous kind of textured cord, described as wax cord because it does have a wax coating on it. So it's really, really awesome to use with your knotting mediums, because as soon as you knot this, the knots will almost stick, but still very, very easy to undo as well. Now, are you into kumihimo? Yeah. You into crochet? Yeah. Knitting? Yeah. French bobbin work? Yeah. If you're into all of those things, you're going to need some cord. This is the first time that I can recall ever seeing wax cord on spools. You're getting 60 metres in total, 10 of the red, 10 of the brown, 10 of the orange, 10 of the black, 10 of the yellow, and 10 of the pink as well. Now, you can get involved with Jewellery Maker in two different ways, either by giving us a call on our free phone number, which is at the bottom of the screen, 0800 6444 655, or you can get involved by going to our website, which is jewellerymaker.com, copy and pasting the code in the website, which is JLGC54, and check out your basket as quickly as you can. Now, Mark, wax cord. First time I've ever seen these in 10 metre spools. Very exciting. Have you been able to get 10 metre spools elsewhere?
No. I buy mine, well, I used to buy mine, because we now get it in the kits. But as I said, it's the thinner version. But very similar sort of price range with silk cord. You're looking at between 50p, 75 pence, even £1 a metre. Right.
There's 60 metres here, Mark. That would make this a reasonably expensive early bird, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Should we bring on the price? I got a lot of you there. A lot of you there. A lot of people. £8.95p for 60 metres of gorgeous waxed cord. Incredible. Give us a call. Get involved when you can on our website. What a treat for you today. Now, this isn't just kumihimo. This isn't just macrame. This is every single knotting medium you can think of. Whether it's friendship bracelets, whether it's I don't know, whether it's oh goodness me, well, any kind of knotting medium. You can also use them as well if you're a general crafter. Even if you're not into necessarily jewellery making, you can use it as a general crafter. These are fantastic deals we're going to be offering you today. There are lots and lots and lots of deals which will go with this today as well. Now, Mark, you pointed out this is a thicker gauge waxed cord than the ones that we normally have in the kits. What is going to make that? What makes that so special?
Well, I just think if you're using, I mean, it's all well and good in the past when we've had the smaller, thinner cord for the smaller beads. Now, for this, you can go up to that next level, so you can start using 8mm, 10mm, 12mm beads, because you've got something heavy and substantial sat behind the beads. So for your larger beadwork, this is going to be amazing.
Fantastic, isn't it? And also, if you want to make it that little bit more of a feature of the cord that you're going to be using here, great for use with men's jewelry as well, because guys tend to wear bracelets and well, this is a sweeping generalisation. I'm ever so sorry, but when a guy wears a bracelet, whether it's a bracelet around the wrist or a necklace maybe around his neckline, they don't tend to take them off. They tend to wear them all the time. They tend to wear them in bed when they go swimming. Whereas with precious metal jewelry, you tend to take it off every night. You tend to take your wedding ring off, or maybe your engagement ring off every night, or your earrings out every night. This is going to have even more longevity. So that satin and wax cord that you may have used in the past, which is absolutely wonderful, which has stood you in really, really good stead, this is going to last possibly even longer. And of course, as Mark said, you can use it with much, much, much larger beads as well. So, you know, fantastic. Now, with this, you're also going to be getting a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's free. So you're going to be getting a 30-day money-back guarantee. And with regards to P&P, your P&P lasts the entire day. It's only £2.95, and whether you come in and get all the kits from today's show and all the strands and every single deal today, And on the late show tonight, which is live between 5 and 9, it's still 1 P&P of $2.95 for the entire day. So you can shop to your heart's content, and you're going to get that 30-day money-back guarantee with absolutely everything that you get today. I would advise, you know, if I can make a suggestion, coming in to get as much of this satin and waxed cord that we're going to be bringing today as possible, just purely because you are going to be seeing a macrame, shambhala demo today, triple shambhala bracelet today. You're also going to be seeing a goddess bracelet today as well. So 2 really, really specific demonstrations which are fantastic for use with your wax cord, with your satin cord. So do add those to your order as quickly as you can. Well done. Lots of you on the phone lines. I've still got genuine chances left. You're doing absolutely brilliantly this morning. Gorgeous colours as well, Mark, don't you think?
I love that blue and yellow combination. Oh, that's just lovely.
That's actually,
is it
well,
black?
No, it's black.
Is it black? Is it?
Black.
Gosh, black and yellow.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yes. Oh no. It's
navy
beautiful.
Blue and yellow. Yes, very nice. That's okay. Mark's had a colourblind moment. That's all right. We'll let him off. One more mistake, Mark, and then the trapdoor's going to open. I hope you realise. Then that's it. Yeah, exactly. So you've got gorgeous fiery tones in there, beautiful summery colours, and actually, 2 of our kits today have got kind of a purple theme going through them, which would go beautifully with these, wouldn't they?
I'm really
purple and oranges, purple and reds. Stunning. So, well done to all of you who are adding this to their order. I don't blame you at all. It's a fantastic deal. And of course, when we got Mark with us, who specialises in things like macrame and knotting techniques, it's always wonderful to be able to bring you things like this on the show. It's great. Right, brand new strands today. We've got loads. Moonstone coming up today. These are just incredible. The most beautiful step cut sources of rainbow moonstone. The most amazing gems of distinction strand. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful strands. There's loads of angles on this gemstone strand, lots of different facets for you to look at, loads of different angles for the gemstones to reflect all that beautiful light. Sorry, it's from our cut collection. So each one of these gemstones hand faceted for maximum beauty rather than carat weight. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This beautiful strand's coming your way today. We've also got one of my all-time favourite types of jasper, Dalmatian jasper. Beautiful. These are some of the largest Dalmatian jasper rounds I've ever seen. They are absolutely huge. Beautiful spotty Dalmatian jasper. Lovely, lovely gemstone. This would go really well with the satin cord, don't you think?
I haven't seen this for such a long time.
Yeah, we don't get a lot of it in. Well, we haven't had a lot of it in recently. Certainly not in this size. These are huge, aren't they? Massive, great big 14mm rounds of Dalmatian jasper there. Lovely. We've also got a strand. Oh, Mark, you're going to love these. Light amethyst faceted drops.
Those were the first things I saw when I came in this
morning. Are they gorgeous? They are amazing, aren't they? Don't you love the faceting on those? They're gorgeous, aren't they? Earrings, pendants. Oh my goodness me. Yeah, loads and loads and loads. Sorry, what was that, Lovey? Yes! Rose quartz slabs as well. Not content with just bringing you rose quartz in rounds or in rondelles, rose quartz slabs. You really get to know this gemstone well when you have it in a slab shape like this. So you have all this gorgeous, gorgeous kind of mottling and beautiful texture going all the way through the gemstone strands here. You really get to know that this is a genuine gemstone. It's got loads of beautiful inherent qualities. This incredible strand's going to be coming your way today as well. So lovely being able to bring your rose quartz in such a huge, huge, huge shape, isn't it? You really get to look inside the gem. It's wonderful. And finally, last but certainly not least, this is coming up in the midday hour. Frosted baby pink shell pearl rounds. I love this strand. It's one of those strands, isn't it, Mark, that you just want to touch it, don't you?
They're beautiful, aren't they? I'm just imagining those with that black from the cord that we've just had. Oh,
definitely. That would be very...
We're going down that, yes.
We are going down that route, Mark.
We are, yeah.
Steady, steady. We've had pink and black together before, and we've got into a lot of trouble about certain underwear brands.
Yeah.
Yes. And Kylie Minogue corsets. I shall say no more. This incredible strand's going to be coming your way a little bit later on. And finally, the most amazing... This shows you what our lapidarists here at the Genuine Gemstone Company are capable of. The most amazing strand of smoky quartz fancy shaped beads. From our cut collection, you're getting 4 individually faceted, the most beautiful genuine gemstones here. I wouldn't even like to hazard a guess how long each one of these gemstones has taken to facet. It's such a beautiful strand, isn't it? There's gorgeous strands coming your way today. They're like nuts, aren't they? They're beautiful, they're gorgeous. Oh my word, beautiful. Ooh, we got loads. Right now, we're going to challenge Mark today. Challenge Mark, yes. Mark isn't here just to stand at the desk and show us a couple of demos, no. To show us what? To show us his cord. Right, that's enough from in there, thank you. Mark, you're here to be challenged. Are you up for a challenge today?
I'm definitely up for a challenge. Can I add to it as well?
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! We haven't discussed it. What do you want to add to it, Mark? No. Did you hear that from Ollie? That was a clear no. Why? What do you want to add to this?
Well, could I please have those pink pearls and that cord bundle?
Right.
I know.
We'll have to think about it.
Okay.
See, this is it. He waits till we're live. Waits till we're live. Naughty. There's discussions going on in there, Mark. Right. So we're going to challenge Mark with this, and if we can, he's going to add to the challenge. I tell you, we're calling the shots. Ridiculous. Right. Okay. Shell pearl. Plain rounds in this gorgeous lavender colour. Look at the colour you're getting with these, they're beautiful. If you want to get a perfect pearl shape, so that perfect round shape, which it's extremely difficult to get in genuine freshwater culture pearls, you've got to go for shell pearls because they can give you those perfect pearl rounds. These are 6mm rounds. We've only recently started to bring you shell pearl in 6mm rounds. Up until recently, shell pearls here at Jewellery Maker seem to have been quite a bit bigger, which is fantastic. But isn't it lovely to get that little bit of variety? Just bring you that slightly more petite size, lovely shape and size with these, and of course you're going to be getting that perfect round quality. Next strand, and I am in love with this gemstone. You would not believe the love for this gemstone at the minute in the Jewellery Maker offices, which are just up there. They used to be up there, they're now up there. The Jewellery Maker office, every single person in the Jewellery Maker office is in love with this gemstone at the minute. When I was in work on Friday and I was putting some bundles together after the show, and I was saying we've got to get more of this gemstone in, and everyone was going, yeah, we love it too. Silver coloured hematite. Are you experiencing the love for this gemstone as well, Mark?
I certainly am.
It's amazing, isn't it? Mm. Everybody upstairs in the Jewellery Maker office, you talk to anyone about the silver coloured hematite that we've got, the mystic hematite, the copper coloured hematite, it's just, it's so amazing. It's so beautiful. It's so reflective as well. I think that's what I love about this particular colour of hematite so much. It's the fact that it is so reflective. It's like looking at a strand of mirrors. It's just the most reflective quality I've ever seen in gemstones. It's really beautiful. It's silver coloured, so you get this wonderful mirror-like quality to it, which is very different to what hematite normally looks like, which is normally a lot darker, a lot more of a gunmetal or a steely kind of silver. This is bright and beautiful, and it's got all those sterling silver qualities. Of course, sterling silver being the world's most reflective precious metal. It almost looks like platinum. It's just gorgeous. You're then going to be getting lavender amethyst 6mm bicones. Now the bicone, hands down, my favourite cut for any bead gemstone, for any bead shaped gemstone. The bicone wins hands down for me. It just adds glamour, lustre and quality to any gemstone you add it to. It's beautiful. This is a lovely bundle, isn't it, Mark?
Stunning, isn't it?
What kind of ideas do you have for this?
Well, depending on whether I can have the other pieces.
Right.
I might do one of those Kylie corset pieces because I really like those. And I might do something because I love bicone, same as you. And thinking beady bead cufflinks or beady bead, using beady beads to make the beads for a Shambhala bracelet, maybe something like that.
That sounds interesting.
And then for the pink pearls, I might do a triple, something like that. Just do lots of bracelets today, I think. Be good, yeah. The
bicone shape is something which is wonderful to work with, especially if you're going to be interlocking gemstones and kind of and making beady beads like you've suggested. It's a fantastic shape with lavender amethyst as well. Fantastic genuine gemstone here. We better get a price out for this. I've got loads of you already coming through on the web to come in and get this today. I think it's a mixture of the gemstones, definitely the mixture of colours. Today, for this incredible bundle, and this is pretty special because this is silver coloured hematite. This is a gemstone that is in short supply at the minute on Jewellery Maker. We have clearly ordered some more in because it's been so popular. Lavender amethyst, again, a gemstone which we don't have a huge amount of, especially in bicones, and shell pearl. To be able to bring you shell pearl in this specific size is really quite unusual as well. Today, this is your deal for these 3 beautiful strands. Now, in all honesty, I'm looking at this bundle and I'm thinking, right, okay, earrings. I'm thinking earrings made out of 2 of the lavender amethysts, maybe a couple of the silver coloured hematites, and maybe a couple of the shell pearls. So 6 gemstones in total. That surely could be a pair of earrings that you could easily sell, especially if it's got precious metal findings, for what between 10 and £15 maybe? A stunning, gorgeous bundle here, a gorgeous selection of colours, beautiful textures, and yours today for less than £12. Now, please don't forget you're getting that 30-day money-back guarantee. You can get involved in numerous different ways, either by giving us a call or by getting involved on our website. We've got a number of strands today that will go so beautifully with this, including amethyst drops, rose quartz slabs, your shell pearl. They'd all go with this so beautifully, wouldn't they? Yeah, do you know, yeah, with these new strands, it does look like a big bundle, doesn't it? A gorgeous big bundle. Stunning quality, well done. So for less than £12, a gorgeous bundle here. So, Mark, you're thinking maybe beady beads, maybe some cufflinks. Yes. I like your ideas today. Yeah, it's going to be good. They're just beautiful, aren't they? And as you were saying, these are so reminiscent of sterling silver, aren't they? They really are. If you had a big piece that you just wanted, you know, to use, instead of using sterling silver as spacers, these are perfect. They are. Beautiful. They are, and that's the great thing about hematite. You can use it as a gemstone bead and treat it as a gemstone bead, or you can use it as a metallic bead. But you're quite right with the silver coloured hematite. It does look like sterling silver. It's so reflective. It's like a strand of mirrors. It's beautiful. I really hope you enjoy working with these, Mark. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, isn't it? Woohoo! Now, coming up today, do you know when we have those shows sometimes? Do you know when we have those shows on Jewellery Maker, where all the new strands seem to go together, all the kits seem to go with the new strands, all the bundles seem to go with the new strands and the kits? Today's one of those shows. Don't. Oh my word. Hold the phone. Apparently, we have got, Mark, the promo ready for our Kylie and Jason show. No. Chloe's just... Can we play it? No. I had no idea that... Oh, good. Can we watch it? Brilliant. Okay, right, we're back in a couple. Watch this. Oh no, I haven't even seen this yet.
Tune in to Jewellery Maker on the 23rd of July for Carol's last show. And to celebrate, we're having a Kylie and Jason themed show? Wait, is that right?
Yeah, it was Mark's idea.
Okay. Anyway, make sure you're watching for a fun-packed show with amazing products, lots of fun, and of course, Carol singing. La 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 la.
Well, we're gonna. That's amazing. We are gonna have to play that out again within the next half an hour with sound in here, because I could just about hear it. Mark couldn't hear any of it though. Chloe does an impression of my singing. So you better be here, 23rd of July. Apparently it's me going, it was Mark's idea. Oh, it's going to be awesome. The kits are being made up as we speak, all the bundles. Oh.
I'm coming in double denim as well.
Oh, double denim.
Double denim, yeah.
Ooh, the double denim. I love it. Like I said, I'm saving a cardboard box for my costume. I'm not telling you what for. I can't wait. It's going to be hilarious. It is literally going to be like, I don't know what I'm going to. It's so difficult to know what to wear at the minute. I've kind of at that stage now where, you know, at the start of your pregnancy, you can kind of get away with wearing your own clothes. Then you get to the stage where you have to go into maternity clothes. Then you get to the stage where your maternity clothes no longer fit you. You've got to get larger, and it's just like, it's just ridiculous. So uncomfortable.
Anyway. A gold onesie.
Do you know what, Mark? That is a great idea. I'd look great in that. A gold onesie. Mark in double denim with a blonde mullet, and me in a gold onesie. We should just call it a bad taste show, shouldn't we? The Bad Taste Show, 23rd of July. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Right.
Oh dear.
So today's show is a bit like the shows I just described, with loads and loads and loads of gorgeous bundles and strands. Yeah, thank you for that, Chloe. That's awesome. Brilliant. Right, so here we go. White quartz double strand. So that means you're going to be getting about 80 centimeters of white quartz here. It's just gorgeous. There we go. So white quartz nuggets in a double strand. So that's around about 80 centimeters on this strand. Wow, incredible. 250 carats, which is so, well, it's such a huge carat weight to be able to make everything from necklaces to bracelets to earrings. We were talking about nuggets the other day, Mark, and we were saying, what is it about nuggets that people love? And I was talking to Debbie about nuggets, actually. And she was saying, nuggets are great because they can be very organic. You can use them in memory wire pieces. You can use them in a very organic, kind of relaxed jewellery way, in a beach, you know, beach jewellery way. But also, if you put them with precious metal findings, and depending on the gems and the designs you incorporate them into, they can look really sophisticated as well.
I think so. I mean, for me, first of all, it was you know me by now. It was greed. Because you just get so many on a strand.
Greedy.
You get so many on a strand.
Yeah.
And then you move away from that, and then you actually think, well, hang on, this, you know, these are gemstones. And as you said, I mean, we've got that the Chips and Nuggets DVD with all those ideas of types of things you can use with them, and this is one of my favourites, the white quartz.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Beautiful.
We've actually got a double whammy today. We've got Mark's DVDs coming up on today's show, so your chance today to come and get a Chips and Nuggets DVD as well. Fantastic. So if you're stuck for any ideas, stay tuned, because of course we've got the Chips and Nuggets DVD coming up on today's show as well. So your clear quartz nuggets. First time I ever saw a strand of this was on a show with Mark, and it was amazing. We both fell in love with it. This is gorgeous dyed purple shell nuggets. The first time I ever saw these, I thought that looks like the best strand of amethyst I've ever seen in my life. And it wasn't until I picked up the strand and started to move it, I realised actually it was shell. And you get that wonderful pearlescent quality from this. It's just gorgeous. Beautiful elongated nuggets of dark purple amethyst coloured shell. Such a lovely, lovely strand, this one. It's beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous colour, amazing texture. I've got another strand of nuggets here as well. This is rose quartz. Do you see what I mean now about all these strands going together, all of these bundles going together? We've got two kits with a beautiful purple theme going through them as well today, which will go so well with this gorgeous bundle. So rose quartz nuggets here as well, that delicate pink tone just looking stunning against the pink and against the purple and the white. And then genuine freshwater culture pearls. These are rice pearls, so they're really nice and elongated, almost kind of rectangular shaped, a bit like a grain of rice, really. Lovely strand of genuine freshwater culture pearls here. Now, you may be brand new to jewellery making. This may be the first time you've ever watched today's show, and you've seen this bundle, you've thought, right, rose quartz, okay, that's a very popular gemstone. Pearls, yeah, very popular gemstone. I've seen prices for pearls in the past. Okay, this is going to be a really considered purchase. And if you are brand new to Jewellery Maker today, you might be looking at this bundle and thinking, right, okay, well, I can make a necklace out of that. Pearl necklace, what, for 40, 50 pounds? So that's got to be, you know, that's got to be a pretty expensive strand there. With the rose quartz, same deal. Today, 4 strands of gemstones. 4 strands. Well, actually, the equivalent of 5 strands. Because you've got your 80 centimetres of white quartz, you've got your shell, just for these 2 strands on their own. If we were to say, oh, I don't know, ooh, £4.50 for each one of these. So that would be, what, £9 for those 2 strands. £9 for those 2 strands, yeah? Brilliant. Today, how do you fancy under £9 for all of these strands? That's what we're doing today. That is what we're doing. These are the kind of deals that you are going to see on today's show. Now, the reason why we're bringing you price points like this, there is method to our madness. Honestly, there is. There is method to our madness. And the method to our madness is, right, okay, if we can bring you bundles for these kind of prices, then you're more likely to come in and get all of these brand new strands, which will go with this bundle. You're more likely to come in and get this bundle here, which is Mark's challenge, which of course this all goes with. You're more likely to come in and get our brand new kits, 2 of which have got a beautiful purple theme going through them. You're more likely to come in and get more things. And we're really, really honest about that. We're very transparent about that. It does mean we're going to be losing more money. Yeah, it does mean that we're going to be, we are going to be losing a load of money on these pieces. But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to add more to your order, which means you'll come back again and again and again to Jewellery Maker. And at the end of the day, everyone's a winner. It's great, isn't it? I think it makes good business sense, this, Mark. What do you reckon?
Well, it certainly does.
I think so.
We always have shows like this when I'm working, don't we? Never mind.
Sorry, Mark.
Never mind.
He's getting annoyed now. He's getting annoyed. So.
You were so right about that purple shell, though. I remember when we had it that first day.
I think they were slightly smaller nuggets, but we both looked at it, and it was a brand new. I think it was a brand new strand. The colour is so intense. It's like the best coloured amethyst in the world ever, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's just stunning. And there are so many things that you'll be able to do with these. Not only that, but don't forget, coming up on today's show, we've got Mark's Chips and Nuggets DVD as well. So we've got Chips and Nuggets DVD coming up on today's show. We've got loads of macrame and knotting techniques coming up on today's show as well. Stunning, stunning bundle for less than £9. Incredible quality, well done. This is going to sell out within the next few seconds. Right, how about... next brand new bundle, it's the next brand new bundle. Next brand new bundle, it's the next brand new bundle. That didn't work, did it? It didn't work at all. No, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the best one we've done. It's not the best one we've done, sorry. Right, oh, hello. Hello. I've got more of this gorgeous silver coloured hematite. Do you want to see it? I love it. I just love it. I think what I love, one of the many things I love about this gemstone, because we have had it in a bundle just a couple of seconds ago, and we were harping on about the fact that it looks like sterling silver. It's so reflective. It just looks like a really clean, bright gemstone, doesn't it? It's beautiful. And as Mark was suggesting earlier on, you can use it as a gemstone bead. You can use it as a metallic bead. Isn't that gorgeous? It feels just like metal. It's really unusual. Hematite feels very, very much like metal. It feels very, very cold against the skin. It's a very, very dense gemstone. In fact, one of the densest gemstones out there. So the carat weight for this strand is quite immense. It's a huge, huge, huge carat weight. Do we have the carat weight of this strand, Lovey? Yeah. Really? 675 carats? That's a big old carat weight, isn't it? We've had kits on Jewellery Maker before where the entire carat weight of the entire kit is around about 600-700 carats. That is a big old carat weight. Well done. Next, and what that means is it's going to make your jewellery feel really substantial. And quite often you can feel the quality of something, can't you, by how much it weighs. And in fact, I think in China they do that. Do you know, a friend of mine was telling me this the other day. With precious metal jewellery, a friend of mine works on a cruise liner and sells pieces of jewellery. And apparently, one of the customers in the Far East is to feel the jewellery and to almost kind of weigh the jewellery in your hand, and you can feel the quality of the jewellery through how much it weighs. Interesting. But anyway, so hematite, very, very heavy gemstone, gorgeous dyed magnesite and dyed agate as well, giving you that real injection of colour. And satin cord, green, pink and blue satin cord. We're gonna have to get a price out, it's gonna sell out. Here's your deal. Wow, 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 wow. These are the kind of deals you're gonna be getting today. There's almost 1,500 carats of genuine gemstones in this bundle, plus 30 meters of your satin cord as well. Now, the demos you're going to be seeing today, the DVDs that we're going to be selling today, the macrame board, which is back in stock as well, all of these incredible gemstones, and of course your massive, massive amounts of cord today are going to be so useful for all of those things. And please do bear in mind that because you're getting so much of this satin cord, you can use it across necklaces, across bracelets. You're not limited to the kind of pieces of jewellery you can make with these. It's just fantastic to be able to bring this to you today. Well done. £12.95 for everything here. So for your 3 massive strands of gemstones and your 30 metres of satin cord. Amazing. Now, you get a number of things free with your first order. We're about to bring you our first brand new kit. We love to bring you kits on Jewellery Maker. We try and bring you about 3 kits per show. The kit that we're starting off with today is stunning. It's called Purple Pagoda. The variety, what's a pagoda? It's like a, no, pagoda's like a little, it's like a temple-y shrine building.
Japanese structure in a garden, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like a tower that you get in a garden. Have you ever been to Birmingham City Centre? Just by the Radisson Hotel, the big roundabout. That's a pagoda in the middle of the middle of the roundabout. Yeah, it's a pagoda. It's like a tower.
I think a pagoda you sit under is for sitting under, and a pergola is for walking through.
Well, there you go. Well, there you go. Do you know what I bought from the supermarket? Yes, I shouldn't have bought them from the supermarket, but anyway. Peonies. I love them.
Aren't they beautiful?
They're my favourite flower. But unfortunately, they're all going to have, my parents have got some in their garden at the minute, but they said by next weekend they'll probably be dead. They've got a very short kind of season, haven't they?
And with peonies, the fable is that the number of flowers you have on the plant is reminiscent to the amount of years the plant is old. So if you have 15 flowers on your peony, it's 15 years old. So whether that's a myth, but that's general in the gardening world. You count the peonies.
I love peonies. They smell so nice, don't they? Quintessentially English.
Yes.
Don't you know? So anyway, this is about pagoda, not peonies. Right. It's like working with children, it really is. So, first kit. Starting off with black frosted, let me just double check. Yeah, black frosted agate, plain 4mm rounds. These are gorgeous, aren't they? Gorgeous black frosted agate 4mm rounds. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality. Followed by purple and black fire agate faceted 6mm rounds. Oh! So here you're going to be getting black and beautiful stripes of purple. I love the faceting on these gemstones. They look gorgeous. So they're totally different looking strand to this next one, isn't it? Because this one's frosted, this one isn't frosted. Next, purple striped agate. Highly polished. They haven't been faceted, they've just been left unfaceted, so you get this wonderful glimpse inside the gemstone, and you get to appreciate all the stripes and the qualities. They're beautiful, aren't they? Ah! Oh, I just love them. Wonderful. You can see what it's called, stripe agate, can't you? It's gorgeous, beautiful purple striped agate. Now, you are going to be getting some more gemstone strands here. This is one of Mark's favourites. Abalone. Abalone rectangles. We'll talk to Mark a bit later about abalone and what it is he loves about abalone, but I know for a fact that making pieces of abalone jewellery and selling things like abalone earrings, one of the simplest, easiest things you can do, and they're almost always guaranteed to sell on your craft store, which is amazing. Beautiful, beautiful colours. I think one of the other reasons why it's so popular is because it's got so many colours running through this incredible organic strand. Every single one is different. It's a gemstone which people grow up with. You will have undoubtedly seen this if you've gone on holiday. You will have undoubtedly seen this in other pieces of jewellery. It's beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous abalone. Beautiful, isn't it? Gorgeous. And there is a final strand of gemstones here. Now, we've only recently really started to bring you this gemstone in any kind of quantity. We brought it to you in many different colours, such as green, blue, red, I think as well, and pink. This is my favourite, and Mark has actually said this is his favourite example of this particular gemstone. Purple Impression Jasper. For me, oh, I tell you what, Jasper is such a diverse gemstone, whether it is Dalmatian jasper, whether it is, oh, I don't know, coffee jasper, zebra jasper, picture jasper. Here it is in impression qualities. I just love it. Do you know when you were a child and maybe you did marbling on water and you used to make your own marbled paper? Do you know what I'm on about? Maybe, yeah. It's similar, the impression that you get on this jasper is similar to that kind of quality that you get when you do your own marbling. It's just, it's beautiful. Every single one of these gemstones is unique, and that is what I love so much about it. The subtle colour differences and pattern differences on this make it the ideal gemstone to graduate if you want to graduate the colours and the patterns. It's a fantastic gemstone strand in my opinion. I just love it. I love it. I love the variety you get here. Now, yeah, the theme which runs through this kit is a definite purple and pink theme, isn't it? But it's so much more interesting than that. It's got so much more texture to it than that. Now, the extras with this kit are amazing. So already you've got 5 strands of gemstones here. That's a lot of strands. Monofilament, beading thread and elastic. These are 3 threading essentials which are primarily used for things like invisible necklaces and used with thinner, smaller gemstones, elastic for your rings and bracelets, and your beading thread used for pretty much everything else. Necklaces, bracelets, earrings, you name it, it can be used for all of those. You're also going to be getting 98 yellow gold plated copper findings, 98 findings, and have a look at what you're physically getting. There's a lot here, including 1 metre of chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings. If you're in doubt about what any of these findings do, then free with your first order comes a free tutorial booklet and a tutorial DVD, which I'll show you in a couple of minutes, which you can refer to. All of those findings should be mentioned in the DVD or in the booklet. Also, you can go to our Facebook page and find out what all these findings are for as well. Go to our YouTube channel, go to our website, and make the most of all of our resources. There is one more thing with this kit. There's one more thing that you get with this kit, and that's this. 10 metres of 0.25 millimetre gauge purple coloured copper wire. This is lovely, isn't it? Perfect colour wire to go with this gorgeous kit. Perfect gauge as well if you want to do anything which involves a little bit of detail, anything which makes those little final flourishes possible, because it's a nice fine gauge as well. And we'll see how Marcus uses this as part of his kit. Everything here, so your 5 strands of genuine gemstones, your 98 findings, your threading pack, and of course your 10 metres of wire, should be costing you today separately nearly £40. That's what it should be costing you today. But with everything here on Jewellery Maker, if we bundle it with something else or if we put a kit together, we will always try and make a saving for you, as big a saving as we possibly can. Now, today, this kit is going to be nowhere near the £40 mark. In fact, today, for everything here, we're going under £30. £29.95? No. No. Today, your price for this 5-strand kit, and the jewellery Marcus made is amazing. This 5-strand kit with everything here, have a look at your price. Incredible. Incredible. What a treat for you today. 5 hot, beautiful strands, the most gorgeous colours, the most wonderful textures, the most wonderful wire, and 98 findings as well. A stunning, stunning kit here. Beautiful, beautiful genuine gemstones. What a treat for you today. Now, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. You're also going to be getting your Get Started booklet, your Get Started DVD, your workshop and tutorial booklet with loads and loads of tutorials in here. Let me just show you very quickly. At the back of this Get Started booklet, you get loads of tutorials, including how to open and close jump rings. Oh, there's our DVD library. Fantastic, which you can add to your order anytime you want. How to open and close a jump ring, how to attach a lobster claw clasp. All of these tutorials are in the back of your booklet. There's loads more. You also get a JM Hub magazine, which is our monthly magazine. Gives you loads of information, loads of great deals, interviews with guest designers as well. You also get a Get Started DVD. It is an hour-long DVD. This is all free with your first order, by the way. Free with your first order. Get Started DVD, which is an hour long. And you also get a workshop and tutorial booklet, which gives you information about all of our upcoming workshops here at Jewellery Maker. This is all free with your first order. If If you come in and get this kit today, as part of your first order, you get all of this free. If you make jewellery up from this kit, when you make jewellery up from this kit, if you decide maybe Jewellery Maker isn't for you, send it all back to us, we'll give you your money back. And I heard some shocking information the other day. I think over the last 12 months, 18 months, I think maybe a dozen people have actually sent their pieces back. So it just shows you, when you get these kits home, the quality that you get for the price that you pay is just superb. It's amazing, isn't it? Now, I'm going to head over to Mark. Mark, Impression Jasper.
As you said, I mean, I love Impression Jasper, but this is undoubtedly the best strand that I've seen.
Superb, isn't it?
Without a doubt. It's just stunning. It's just stunning. And I did do that tiny little graduation thing you were talking about. So, so even with the impression, you can. I just can't believe how much jewellery I made out of it either.
Well, this is it. when you have a kit that includes wire, it automatically massively increases the amount of pieces you can make, doesn't it, from that kit?
Certainly does. I mean, I used it, the wire particularly, with the crochet in the middle there.
Oh yes, with the necklace in the centre. It's beautiful. Yes. It's really, really beautiful. In fact, you've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of jewellery. That is a huge amount of jewellery. Undoubtedly helped by the fact that you've got 5 strands and 98 findings and the wire as well.
Yes.
It's just wonderful. And this Impression Jasper, as you say, you have done that graduated thing where you've gone from the pale through to the darker. It's just such a lovely thing to do. It's such a lovely example of this Impression Jasper, isn't it?
It's beautiful, and it's got so many gold veins running through it that it's perfect for the findings that you get.
Oh, it is. Yeah. It goes so beautifully with these findings. In fact, if it went with the antique bronze, I think the kit would be maybe too dark and a bit too gloomy. I think with the gold findings, it does work beautifully. Now, we're also talking about the fact that you've got abalone in this kit. I know how you feel about abalone earrings. They're always kind of big sellers for you, aren't they?
One of my big sellers, yes, absolutely. And I think it's the mysticism of it and the fact that it comes from New Zealand, so it's always a nice conversation starter. And I keep going on about our abalone, but it is double-sided.
Exactly.
Not all abalone out there on the market is double-sided. You normally get a side of shell and then a side of resin. So to have double-sided, I know it's a silly little thing, but it just
no, it's definitely worth pointing out.
Yes.
You get 2 sides of abalone, and in the centre you get almost like a resin filling. Yes. So you have the 2 abalone sides to it. So whichever way you have the gemstone turning, you're always going to be getting that gorgeous quality.
Beautiful.
Really, really beautiful. And I can see that you've used the wire here as well, as you said, in the central necklace with the crochet. So pretty.
What I've done with the crochet is I've taken each of those little sections. I've got 5 individual short lengths of crochet.
Okay.
And then I've gathered them up either end and actually made a wrapped loop either end. You can just see.
Oh, you've done that out of the wire. That's amazing.
Yes, and then attached it with the wire all the way around.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
apart from the clasp, I haven't used any findings on that necklace at all.
See, this is what we mean. When you have a kit that's got wire in it, all of a sudden you have less need for findings. And if you've got 5 strands of gemstone, you end up using them all. It's wonderful. Really lovely simple pieces down here at the end with the abalone bracelet, the gorgeous little earrings as well.
Beautiful. I love those earrings with the gold.
Oh, they're stunning with the gold. That really is a lovely colour combination. It's beautiful, isn't it? Now you've got 2 very similar bracelets here. Are these both Shambhala bracelets?
They are. This is the triple that we're going to demo a bit later on with another kit.
Isn't that stunning? Yes. So we are going to be seeing this demonstration a little bit later on with this kind of triple Shambhala style. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? Very, very cuff-like, very substantial.
Yes, that's right, yes,
really do like that. This necklace here is just awesome, Mark.
Well, I love doing this technique. I know I keep doing it, but I just adore it on this shape and size bead. It just works perfectly. And this type of jasper always reminds me of little planets anyway. Yeah. So put in the sort of the Satin ring knot around it. It's just beautiful. Yeah, they do look like planets, don't they? They're just beautiful. And there's little toggles. You can simply undo them only on eye pins, so you can take those off. And you've got another 2 sets of earrings there. Absolutely, yeah. So, gorgeous. Lovely couple of pairs of earrings here as well. Using the findings beautifully, using the wire as well with this particular pair, which just looks lovely. And then on the end, this amazing pair of earrings. These are just gorgeous. I love the shape of these. Now, what technique is this, Mark? Well, this is the triple Shambhala. These did start off as a bracelet.
Right.
And I got to this point and I thought, well, hang on a minute, I might make these into earrings, as I've already done a bracelet very similar. So yeah, this is the technique that we'll show in full a bit later, but it's just a smaller condensed version into a pair of earrings.
Fantastic. And just to clarify, you know, Mark has made 11 pieces of jewellery from this kit, which, yeah, all these pieces, I wouldn't describe any of these pieces as being skimpy on gemstones. It's the fact that you've got 5 strands with this incredible kit. It's the fact that you've got meters of wire with this kit, and it's the fact that undoubtedly you've got 98 findings with this kit as well. It's just there is so much capacity here to make so much jewellery.
Absolutely. I mean, the 2 bracelets in the middle, I've used nearly a whole strand on each piece.
Fantastic.
So you know, you could get at least 6 bracelets out of that. You can make another necklace with that. So no,
absolutely. What are you going to show us, Mark?
Well, I'm going to show the pair of earrings.
Brilliant!
Now, as I said, this is a brand new technique for me as well, and I'm, as a viewer, and I'm learning as I'm going along. And so, as I said, this was a happy accident. It started off as a bracelet, and it's turned into earrings. So
beautiful. Let's go for it.
So it happens to all of us. So what I've got 3 lazy strands
on the macrame board, which is coming up later on in the show, by the way.
Absolutely, yeah. So I've got 3, and I'm using the beading thread because it'll go through the. You could use the purple wire if you wanted to as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
0.25. And what I've done, on the left hand, I've got 2 small, a large and a small, and the same on the right hand side, but up through the middle, I've put 2 larger.
Lovely.
Between the small ones there.
Okay.
Okay, you can decide on any theme of beads that you wanted. And then I've taken 2 working strands, about 4 foot long. And what I've done at the top there, for those who have seen the Chips and Nuggets DV or have seen the herringbone technique, this is herringbone but using 2 working instead of 3. Ooh. So you still get that same sort of concertina effect.
Okay.
But using 2.
Lovely.
So now with this type of bracelet, the triple shambhala, you always start with the middle bead. Okay. So we push that up to the top, like so, and we take the lower working strands first of all. Okay. And all we do is a square knot or stitch. And all we do is we use that middle thread because it's raised with that bead, and we do the left hand side. Like so. So as you can see, it's starting to raise above the 2 strands.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Underneath. So we'll do the second side.
But nice actually if you could kind of alternate the colours of the working strands.
Absolutely, yes, yep.
Make it actually even easier, wouldn't it, to work with?
So just make that a bit tighter and pull. Okay, so that's the middle stitch in.
Yeah, lovely.
Now again, it's a simple little rhyme, but middle left right, middle left right.
Middle left.
If you do it any other way, the threads don't line up when you make the actual bracelet.
Okay.
So we take the next set of threads. As you can see, there's a bit of a gap though on the left and the right.
Yes.
So we do a left macrame and a right macrame without beads to start with. Okay. So this working strand that we've already used becomes the right hand on the left hand side, if that makes sense. So all I've done is I've just moved it across.
Okay, yeah.
So we do a square stitch without a bead, but this time instead of going over that middle, underneath the middle, we go to the left. So the left then becomes the lazy.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
So we put that underneath. But you have to make sure that you only go underneath 1.
Okay.
And what you'll notice when you pull this nice and tight, it actually comes and envelops around.
Oh, it does. Yeah,
the
that's
bead
clever.
as well. So this just gives you an equal start before you start the rest of the beading. So then we pull that one across like so. So now pretty much the bead, the 2 threads are equal. So we then move to those to the one side, and because this board is fantastic for this because you can just tuck them in the slits out of the way, which we will see later on.
Okay, yeah.
And then you do the same with the other side. So this time the right hand thread becomes the lazy.
The lazy strand, yeah.
And you do an ordinary square stitch, like so.
So is this called the? So is this a shambhala that you're doing here?
Yes. This is the triple.
The triple shambhala.
Yes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Okay. So now we've got pretty much all the knots. So we've put the middle one in. And can you remember which one's next?
So you've done it's the middle.
Which we've done.
Yes.
So then it's
the left.
Left.
Middle, left, right. Middle, left, right.
Yeah. So we pop a bead up. As you can see, it's starting to alternate. So we do our. I just love working with beading thread, and especially with we've got the colours
Yeah. We've actually got the details of the cord bundle up at the bottom of the screen actually with the wax cord. That would work really well with this, wouldn't it? So we've got details of the wax cord bundle at the bottom of the screen as well if you want to join that to your order for £8.95p. Fantastic.
So all we do then is and then we do the same with the other side. So we pop up the first bead on the right hand side and then we knot it in place like so.
You were saying a little bit earlier on that the design of these look a little bit like Christmas trees.
They do. I was thinking we could do something very similar at Christmas, couldn't we?
That would be nice.
I mean, we started as crafters. We started making pieces for Christmas for our stalls already. So if
really?
anyone has any green or red beads at home, they could do exactly the same.
Ooh, fantastic! Thinking ahead to Christmas. I like it.
So we've done the left and the right hand side now.
Yeah.
So then we pop up the next into
in the
middle,
centre,
like so. So the working strands that we've just done one side and the other side with now become the working on the centre again. So as long as you get into that routine of middle, left, right, middle, left, right, and it starts working, and then this will.
It's such a lovely medium, and not only that, but as you said, the beading thread's so beautiful to work with, isn't it? It just really kind of holds the gemstones in place.
I know we've got all these nice colours in beading thread now, but I still don't think you can beat the silver because it's just
really
that
like
metallic quality, isn't it?
It's gorgeous. Well, any of the kind of precious metal coloured beading threads, actually, the bronze is very nice, the gold's very nice as well.
So then we cage in that middle one, and then all you would do then is you bring up left, cage it, right, cage, middle, and then left, right, middle.
I see. I can see why you do it in that order now.
Okay, and then left,
right, and middle.
So you get that nice little shape there. And all I've done at the end then is I've put crimp beads on the bottoms, clamp them shut, and then I've put little crimp covers over the bottoms. Same at the top, and then folded over the top. But this is the general triple, which we'll do a bit more on a bracelet using some cord later on.
How long would it have taken you to make those earrings? I'm just trying to kind of price these up in my head, actually. How long would it have taken you to make these?
For the pair, that took me about half an hour, but I'm just starting to learn the technique, so I'd say about half an hour.
Wow.
Yes.
Gosh, that's incredible.
And what you could do with these, particularly with these agates, is you could colour grade them. So you could have the lighter at the top,
that would be really nice.
down to the dark.
Or the chakra jewellery, which is everywhere at the minute as well. You can kind of blend the chakra colours. So that's a lovely pair of earrings, and that's a pair of earrings that if I was selling them on my stall, I wouldn't even consider selling them for less than £15–20. It's a lot of work that's gone into these, a lot of beading thread, a lot of gemstones, your time, your energy, your effort. But aren't they beautiful? It's gorgeous, and Mark has still made 10 more pieces out of this kit. It just shows you how big this kit is. It's fantastic, isn't it? £21.95. It's been very popular indeed. It's easy to see why. You've got Abalone, some of the best impression jasper we've ever seen. With the gold-plated finds, it just works beautifully. Isn't that stunning? Right. Should we go see some of your lovely designs on the Wall of Fame, shall we? We'll see you there.
Oh, I will today. This is just beautiful, isn't it? Again, we're on that purple and pink theme that we're on today. This is number 121, and this is from Abigail Franklin. And Abigail says, "Hi, jewellery makers. With apologies for the poor photography, please find attached my Wall of Fame entry for this week."
I think it's a lovely photo.
I used a rose quartz heart and a selection of rose quartz and amethyst beads from a deluxe gems selection.
Ooh.
The frame is made from sterling silver wire, which I've shaped, forged, wrapped and oxidised.
Oh my word.
All chain and findings are sterling silver from my stash, but every gemstone is from Jewellery Maker. The chain is very long but doesn't fit the bust, so it's all tucked up at the back. One of the things I like best about the gems from Jewellery Maker is the size of the drill holes, and as a wire worker I find that most of your gems will fit at least 0.6mm wire. I can't say the same for other suppliers, so please don't change this. Best wishes, and that's from Abigail Franklin. Now, Abigail kindly sent me through the post some oxidised wire that she'd oxidised herself, so that's so I'm going to have a little dabble with that over the next few weeks.
What does it look like? Does it look antique-y?
It does. It looks very sort of dark gunmetal grey, verging on the black. It's just beautiful. So as soon as I've made something, Abigail, I'll pop a picture to you. But that's beautiful.
Abigail, you sound like a lovely lady. I got some more hearts here. 124. This is from Sharon, who says, from Sharon in Cardiff, "Hi Jewellery Maker, this is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's a copy of a double heart pendant made by Sarah Elvin recently. It's made with rose quartz and beading thread, all from Jewellery Maker. Hope it makes it onto the wall. Love to all the presenters, designers, and of course all the crew. Love from Sharon." Thank you, Sharon, that's gorgeous. Lovely, neat jewellery there. And again, beading thread's fantastic, isn't it? Don't underestimate beading thread, it's gorgeous.
No, I love gizmo work. You know I love gizmo work.
Yeah, lovely.
This next one I have is number 122, and this is from Emma in Derby. And Emma says, "Hi all at Jewellery Maker. My latest entry for this week's Wall of Fame, carnelian and smoky quartz."
Oh, that's lovely.
What a combination. With gold coils. Everything from Jewellery Maker, loving the shows and all the presenters and the guest designers. And that's regards from Emma in Derby.
Thank you, Emma,
Beautiful.
that's gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? The smoky quartz that we've got today would go really well with
Yes.
that. Number 125 here, lovely, really, really simple design here. It looks like it might have some satin cord with it. I don't know if it does though. It's from Susie in Aberdeen, who says, "Inspired by a similar bracelet from one of your designers. I use jade, milky quartz and tiger's eye. My friend and I are holding our very first sale on Saturday the 13th of July and hoping it will do well. Fingers crossed, Susie." Susie, best of luck to you, my darling. I really hope it goes well for you as well. And that's stunning. Thank you very much.
I've got one on Saturday.
Oh, do you? Whereabouts?
Chipping Norton.
Another chippers one.
Another chippy.
Oh,
yes.
You are just loving the chippings.
Love the chippy. This is just beautiful.
Well, chipping Norton, chipping Camden, chipping Sudbury, chipping. There's loads of them.
The chippings. Yes. Okay, this is my sort of jewellery. This is number 123, and this is from Jeannie Kennedy. And Jeannie says, "Hi Jewellery Maker, attached to my entry to this week's Wall of Fame. The bracelet and earrings are made from a strand of distinction of labradorite using gold-plated findings. The ring is one that I purchased from Gems TV about 9 years ago.
Oh wow!
The only reason I've included it is because I've always wanted earrings and a bracelet to go with the ring, and now I have it. Kind regards to all," and that's Jeannie Kennedy. What a fantastic idea.
That's gorgeous.
That's beautiful.
Do you know what? That's
an idea.
lovely. You've bought a piece of jewellery years and years and years ago. You've waited to find a necklace, sorry, a bracelet and a pair of earrings to go with it, and you've thought, you know, stuff this. I'm going to make one.
My own. What an amazing idea. Beautiful.
Nice ring as well. Gorgeous.
Yes.
Right. Coming up in a few seconds, we've got rose quartz slabs. Oh my word, this is a gorgeous strand. It's coming your way in just a few seconds. Do not go anywhere.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join guest designer Laura Binding on our intermediate wirework course. The aim of the course is to enhance your wirework skills and take your designs to the next level. You will learn more advanced weaving and binding techniques, which you can incorporate into your jewellery. The full course includes a selection of gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, a copy of the Wirework Tutorial DVD Edition 3, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and chance to meet the presenters, and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £79.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Tune in to Jewellery Maker on the 23rd of July for Carol's last show, and to celebrate we're having a Kylie and Jason themed show? Wait, is that right?
Yeah, it was Mark's idea.
Okay. Anyway, make sure you're watching for a fun-packed show with amazing products, lots of fun, and of course Carol's singing.
La 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 la.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
What a fantastic strand of rose quartz. Isn't this gorgeous? All those times that you've seen rose quartz in rounds, in rondelles, in nuggets, and when you see them in huge slabs like these, it really helps you appreciate the quality inside the gemstone, doesn't it? I tell you what, I love gemstones. I really, really do. What I love most about members of the quartz family, which is of course what rose quartz is the fact that you get so much character in a gemstone. You get so much character inside the gemstone. When you get rounds, when you get smaller examples of rose quartz, it can look really, really beautiful. It really, really can. But when you get these massive, great big slabs of rose quartz, it's like you're experiencing this gemstone. It's wonderful. Every single one of these gems has got that texture, that inner quality, that inner sparkle, that inner beauty. Do you know what? A lovely guy called Alan Miller, you might remember Alan, he used to present here on Jewellery Maker and at the Genuine Gemstone Company, and he once described this gemstone as being like pink ice, and that's always stuck with me. And whenever I see huge carat weights of rose quartz like this, I always think of pink ice. It's so beautiful, isn't it? You know when you look at ice and you get those gorgeous kind of almost those mineral textures inside the gemstones. It's exactly what you're going to be getting here. Now, each one of these beautiful slabs is around about 28 by 20 to 36 by 26 millimeters in diameter. They are big. And I don't know what your ideas are about using this strand, but you could use this really from anything, from individual wire-wrapped pendants to getting smaller strands of gemstones and wrapping them round these huge gems, making the most of those facets, because all of these are diagonally faceted, if you can see that. Gorgeous, gorgeous luster on these. Mark, what kind of avenue would you go down? Would you go to wire wrap pendants? Or?
I think it would be a wire wrap. I mean, the latest Laura Binding DVD shows you how to cage and cage pendants, and they just look, so you're not actually going through the bead through the middle, you're caging around the outside, and there's some beautiful pieces on that DVD. They'd just be stunning. Beautiful.
You could use little 3mm and 4mm seed beads. You could use things like the wire twister, the wire worker tool to kind of achieve those beautiful looks. Rings.
You could do rings, yeah. You could actually, the small. Are they graduated in size? Are they all?
No, they're all the same size.
Wow. And you could do some wire-backed cufflinks.
Oh, wow, that'd be amazing.
They'd be really
They'd be
nice,
massive.
Yeah,
they'd be gorgeous, though, wouldn't they? Yeah, so you could do rings. They could be watch faces for bracelets. You know, there are so many ways in which you can use these. Approximately on the strand, let me just count these for you: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. About 12 on a strand. Now that could be 12 individually wire-wrapped pendants. Rose quartz is a gemstone which a lot of people buy for friends, for family, because it is a gemstone associated with romance and love and partnerships and friendships. So if you wanted to make loads of individually wire-wrapped pendants, it could be something which could be a real little money maker for you, actually. And each one of those gorgeous individual pendants could be, I don't know, between £8 and £12, depending on the amount of work that's gone into them, the amount of other gemstones there are with these. Your entire strand today, this is brand new. Your brand new strand of rose quartz is under a tenner. Woo! Yeah, this is what we mean by bringing you brand new strands, no matter how big the carat weight, no matter how fantastic the quality, and still achieving those amazing prices. See, that is just wonderful, isn't it? Diagonally faceted, beautiful, organic slabs of your rose quartz here, whether it's wire wrapping them for a pendant, whether it's making a huge pair of cufflinks, whether it's making beautiful rings, a watch face for a bracelet, whether it's making an accessory for your home, whether it's making a really gorgeous light bulb, whether it's making something to hang in a window. $9.95 for the whole strand. It's amazing, isn't it, Mark?
Can I quickly show this? We've got this coming up a bit later on, but you could do, with the silk cord that we're getting, you could just use one of those. That's a lovely idea. As the watch face, but there's the floating technique that's on the Macrame DVD.
On your Macrame DVD, okay.
And you could just use one of those, as you said, a watch bracelet sitting above. If you turn it over, you can see the Macrame behind it.
There you are. Yeah. What a lovely idea.
Beautiful.
And you see, that would be a bracelet which, in my opinion, I can imagine that on a craft store, and that would sell easily. Especially if you maybe did a sliding knot as well. Because if you did a sliding knot, it doesn't matter what size your wrist is. You know, it's a great gift to buy for somebody as well. Rose quartz is a fantastic gift to buy for friends and for family. People have heard of rose quartz, but not only that, it's a symbolism behind it. It's only myth and legend at the end of the day, but it's a gemstone which is associated with romance, with friendship, with partnership. I just love it. I think it's gorgeous. It's a really nice idea, actually, using it with that satin cord. We do have more cord coming up on today's show, I hasten to add, but use it with the wax cord that we've already bought you as well. We've got the Macrame board coming up as well. It's all coming up. It's amazing. Well done. So, fantastic deal for you today for a huge, great big carat weight of rose quartz there. Isn't that beautiful? And of course, it goes with the amethyst faceted drops. It goes with the shell pearl that we've got coming up today as well. It goes with the last kit that we bought you. It's going to go with our next purple kit as well, which you will be amazed at. Oh, it's just incredible. It goes with so much that we've got coming up today, with Mark's challenge as well. Do bear that in mind. Amazing. Right. And do you know what it also goes with? The next bundle too. This next bundle is simply entitled, I Love Abalone. That's what it's entitled. It's called I Love Abalone. I wouldn't be surprised if Mark had put this bundle together. Abalone's amazing. I think, Mark, and you may agree with me, you may not agree with me, but it's a lot easier selling jewellery when you're selling a gemstone which people are familiar with.
Yes.
So I found it a lot easier at Christmas time when I did my Christmas market to sell pearls. I found it a lot easier to sell pearls than to sell a gemstone which was a little bit more lesser known. I don't know, lapis lazuli, for instance. Gemstones like garnet, gemstones like pearl, gemstones like abalone always seem to sell easier and better because people have heard of them. Is that something you'd agree with?
What I'm finding, definitely at craft fairs, is I'm getting ladies who are buying it are more mature, and they have pieces from when they were married 30, 40, even 50 years ago that they wear as costume jewellery and brooches, cameo style brooches, but using abalone, and it brings them whole sort of reminiscing back, and it's quite a romantic stone, I think, because of the history of it as well.
Yeah, I think with a gemstone like abalone as well, because every single one is different, and Mark quite often says, you know, it's the mysticism of gemstones like abalone which attract people. But abalone is something that you see when you go on holiday. Abalone is something which you may have memories of your mum or your grandmother or your sister wearing, and being able to bring you just abalone in a bundle, I think is quite special, because in this particular bundle, you are going to be getting squares of abalone. Now, don't forget the really important point which Mark made earlier on. This is double-sided abalone. When you find an abalone shell, it will look beautiful and iridescent on one side, like it does here, and then the other side will be fairly dark. It will look kind of like it will be kind of like a browny, muddy colour, which is really, really beautiful. But at the end of the day, this side is well, it's much more beautiful, isn't it? So what do we do? Okay, to give you this double-sided abalone, we get 2 slices of abalone for every bead, and we sandwich them together, and you'll see just there in the centre. Can you see that resin there, that black resin? Yeah, this is something which is being done more and more and more, which is fantastic, because it means that you get the chance to come in and get double-sided abalone, but you won't always find this. And the great thing about having a double-sided abalone, it doesn't matter what side you wear it, it doesn't matter whether it's in a pair of earrings, which of course you can see the front and the back, you're always going to get that wonderful sense of colour. Every single one is different. In this bundle, you're going to be getting squares rectangles of abalone, double-sided again, and beautiful top drilled drops. Now, if you look at the prices of each one of these strands individually, that's over £20 worth of abalone here. In all honesty, your 3 strands of abalone here, this could be one of the quickest little money-making schemes you actually take part in, because you've got genuine abalone here. Abalone, as we've all seemed to have experienced, is a very, very popular gemstone. It always seems to sell very, very well, and it could be something which sells very well on your craft stall. Now, just imagine getting 2 of these gemstones here, just 2 of these top drill drops, making a pair of earrings, charging £5 or even £3 for a pair of earrings. It could be the simplest, easiest pair of earrings you've ever made, being able to make dozens of them out of this bundle. Today, your deal for all 3 strands of abalone, if you sold each pair of earrings for a £5 each, you'd actually only have to sell 3 pairs of earrings to make your money back. This is your deal today for all 3 strands. Now, isn't that incredible? Isn't that wonderful? And that's what we mean today. We've got so many bundles, so many strands, so many kits that all go together so beautifully, so amazingly, and they've all got amazing price points as well. Now, you look at abalone here, and there are so many different tones in abalone, so many different colours. This is such a versatile gemstone, isn't it, Mark? It will literally go with anything. It's beautiful. I mean, that particularly the hematite, the silver hematite we had. Oh, definitely. In the challenge bundle straight away, and I use it a lot with black onyx. Black agate, spinel, and abalone is just breathtaking. Yeah. And I've done a bit of research about abalone, and I think you've mentioned it on the show before that that abalone is free dived for, isn't it? And you can own, and I'm pretty sure. I think it's generally yes. Power shell, which is which people free dive for over in New Zealand. Right. I'm not entirely sure about abalone. I think abalone can be farmed, it can be cultured, but definitely with forms of power shell, which looks almost exactly like abalone. It's such a wonderful gem to have. It's such a wonderful gem to work with because it is an organic gem, just like power shell. If you're lucky enough to get any power shell, you know it is fantastic. It looks almost exactly like abalone, and actually that's a really good point actually, because abalone does look so similar to it. Yes. It's amazing having all these characteristics running through here, isn't it? It's just lovely. And as you said earlier on, it's a fantastic talking point as well. Oh yeah, and kids love talking about it as well. Of course when you talk to them about it and what it is and where it comes from. And, no, it's a good way of engaging the kids in a craft fair. Laura just say, lives under the sea. It does live under the sea, Laura. Well done. I tell you what, she's so special. She's so special. £15.95p. Wow. Well done. What a gorgeous price. Well done, all of you there. Amazing. Well done. Right. On the left, tell you what, everything just goes together today. Together, I want to show you my heart is oh so true, and all the love I have is especially for Mark. I'm just warming up for the show, Mark. Okay. Well, I've printed off the lyrics. Have you? And I've highlighted them in different colours because we can't, because you did the first sort of, I don't know, it's about a minute and a half before I even come in. So I think we're going to alternate the lines. I think that'll be a bit different. I think that's probably a better idea. Yeah. I'm not sure about the bit where she jumps off the stage into my arms. That might be a bit tricky. It will be like a baby hippopotamus jumping towards you, Mark, which nobody wants. Hippo! It's not very good, yeah. But I think we'll definitely alternate the lines because nobody wants to listen to my singing for a minute and a half, let's face it. It's going to be about 23rd of July, Kerry. Oh, we've just been playing out the promo for the show. It's going to be amazing. Kylie and Jason show, 23rd of July. Be there or be Stockake and Waterman. Waterman? Who is it? Stockake and Waterman. You know the guys. Don't look at me like that. You know the people who wrote all of their songs. Stockake and Waterman. Yeah. Is it 3 names or 2 names? Stock, Aitken and Waterman. So it's 3 people. The Hit Factory.
Shall I tell you an interesting fact about I should be so
yes,
lucky?
Yes, please, Mark.
Sorry.
Is it to do with one-legged ducks or spiders or cuckoos?
No. Kylie was huge as Charlene from Neighbours.
Yes.
You're too young to remember Neighbours and Charlene and yes.
Right.
And she thought, I know, I'll have a bit of a pop career. So she went to see Stock Aitken and Waterman, and when she was sat in the foyer, they have microphones and things, and she was with her manager, and she said, I'd love a recording contract. And the manager said, you should be. And she said, oh, I should be so lucky. And they overheard, and in 20 minutes they'd wrote the song. #1 in 37 countries, I think it was.
Really?
20 minutes that song took to write while she was waiting to go in to have a meeting about a recording contract. There'll be lots of Kylie facts in 2 weeks' time.
Oh, Mark, I can't wait for all these Kylie facts. That's a good...
What's that?
Laura's just said, right, you've got to choose.
Yep.
You have to choose Kylie or Macrame. No, you've got to choose. There's none of this. Well, I got to tell you. No, you've got to choose Kylie or Macrame.
If I choose Kylie, will I be fired?
No. Fire him. Fire him.
Kylie.
Kylie? You said Kylie? Mark! Your heart is cold. Tell you what, I'd choose Macrame, I have to say. Kylie, yeah, she's great. I like Macrame. I think Mark's actually instantly regretting that. Look at his face. Right, next bundle. This is called, it's not called I Love Abalone, it's called, what's it called? In the Pink. In the Pink. Tell you what, I feel in the pink today now that I'm inside and the aircon's been on. I feel nice and cool. It's nice. Oh, I'll tell you what, 8.5 months pregnant, heat just doesn't mix. It's not good. Rose quartz faceted rounds. Here we go. Beautiful, beautiful faceted rounds of rose quartz. Stunning colour again. To go with the slabs that we just bought you, brilliant, awesome. Go for it. You're then going to be getting more rose quartz. These are really cute little 4mm rounds of stunning 4mm mystic rose quartz. So you get this beautiful mystic coating on your rose quartz here. 40 carats in total. They're so cute, aren't they? Having that little mystic quality as well just makes these look just a little bit more mystical. Like beautiful pink bubbles. They're beautiful, aren't they? Just gorgeous. Then labradorite graduated faceted rondelles. Now, if somebody had said to you, labradorite and rose quartz look great together, and you would say, well, what colour is rose quartz? Well, rose quartz is pink. What colour is labradorite? Well, labradorite's got a silvery background, but it's got loads of different colours: blues, pinks, oranges, greens, yellows. Would you think, oh, I don't know if they go? That doesn't sound like they go together. Looking at them though, they do go together. And sometimes you know what it takes, seeing gemstones together like this, to make you realise, actually, yeah, they do go together. They really, really do. 3 beautiful strands here: labradorite, mystic rose quartz, and genuine rose quartz 10mm rounds. And here's your deal today: PGGC51. That's your code for this. Here's your deal. It's amazing. I know. You've got wonderful gemstones here. That labradorite with all that gorgeous, see that labradorescence there? Totally natural. Totally natural. Isn't that just incredible? What a treat for you today. Labradorite's one of those gemstones that is always, always, always going to draw people's attention to your stall and to your jewellery. People will always love to look at your jewellery if it's got labradorite in it. It's a mystical looking gemstone. And I think the mystic rose quartz kind of ties this bundle together beautifully, don't you think? See those gentle kind of mystical colours coming off that beautiful rose quartz. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, really, really, really pretty bundle here. And then of course your gigantic rose quartz faceted rounds here. Really, really awesome. Well done. £11.95. What a treat. Now, Kerry, are you going to get that 30-day money-back guarantee?
Oh, yeah.
How long does that 30-day money-back guarantee last for, Kerry?
A whole 30 days.
A whole 30 days. Cassie, how much are you paying in P&P?
£2.95.
And how long does that P&P last for? £2.95p. The whole day. The whole day. As Mark was saying earlier on about nuggets, feeling greedy. You know, you can be greedy with your P&P. It's amazing. Well done. £11.95p. Well done, all of you there. Great deal. Now, moving on now to our next brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Should we sing the brand new kit song? Should we just go for it? Should we sing it? Yeah? You ready? Ready? Here we go. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Woo, woo, woo. You're going to miss it, Mark. You're going to miss me. You're going to miss all that singing.
Well.
What are you going to sing after I'm on maternity leave? What are you going to sing?
Gosh.
Hmm?
I have to think of something.
Exactly. What?
Yeah,
it's just going to fall apart. You better make up some songs, Mark.
Okay. We'll have a karaoke phone in or something.
Yeah, we could karaoke phone in.
No.
That's a nice idea. If you want to see some good singing, go to my Facebook page. There is a clip which I uploaded on, I think it was Friday or Saturday, of a lady, 10 out of 10 for trying. Honestly, she was giving it 100%. Her singing, I think, actually might be worse than mine.
Oh.
Might be worse than mine. But go to my Facebook page. It's Carol, C-A-R-O-L, Roache, which is R-O-A-C-H-E, like cockroach, but without the bit at the beginning. And go to my Facebook page, Carol Roache, and have a look at the clip. It's very, very, very funny. And I've got loads of pictures of dogs with their heads out of coal windows as well, which I love putting up there. I've got a lovely dog today with its ears up like that. It's like one of those hush puppy dogs. With big ears. They're beautiful. Right. Ice cream parlour. This is gorgeous. Right. The jewellery that Mark has made from this kit is astonishingly beautiful. We're going to see a technique on the goddess bracelet in just a couple of seconds. You have got to be watching, because I personally have seen, it must be over a dozen different requests for the goddess technique on our Facebook page. Mark is going to do it today. It's going to be amazing. It's coming up in literally just a couple of minutes. First of all, this kit, let me show you the gemstones, because it's so colourful, it's so beautiful. It's such an awesome, awesome kit. Yellow agate faceted rounds, lovely, zesty, lemony, fresh, invigorating lemon quartz, lemony agate, sorry, I do beg your pardon. Beautiful, gorgeous colours here. These are 4mm rounds you're going to be getting here. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Followed by rose quartz. Beautiful rose quartz 16mm hexagons. Look how beautifully they go together. Aren't they gorgeous? This gorgeous kind of almost custardy colour works so beautifully with the rose quartz, doesn't it? It looks gorgeous. Love these hexagons, they're awesome, aren't they? Green agate 2mm rounds. Ooh, I like this. Minty, minty, minty colours here. Really, really awesome. Almost like an emerald green, actually. That's really awesome. Followed by multi-colour shell loops. Oh yeah. So here you're going to be getting pinks, oranges, blues, some greens and yellows in here as well. Just beautiful colours. Now there's 4 strands here already. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we could bring you a strand that had pretty much all of these colours in? It's impossible, isn't it? It's impossible. Maybe a strand of multi-gems where each gemstone is a different colour and maybe represented in, you know, in all of these strands. No, no, no. A strand of gemstones where pretty much all of these colours are present in each one of the gemstones at the same time. Mystic Hematite. Oh, it's gorgeous. You are going to love how Mark has used this gorgeous strand in the designs he's made from this kit. I am such a huge fan of this brand new variety of hematite. It's gorgeous, and the JM office is just in love with Mystic Hematite at the minute. It's beautiful. It's a coated hematite. It gives you the most amazing colour, the most awesome energy. Such a beautiful gemstone strand. Now, with this, you're also going to be getting 5 meters of light orchid coloured satin cord, 5 meters of your baby pink satin cord, 5 meters of your baby pink organza ribbon, 5 meters of your fuchsia organza ribbon. This is called the Sherbet collection, this threading pack, and 5 meters of your lavender organza ribbon. So just here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 meters extra of threading materials in this kit. 25 meters extra. How about monofilament beading thread and elastic? Sounds good to me. How about clear monofilament, pink elastic, and pink coloured beading thread? Oh, this is great. This is great. It goes with this kit beautifully, doesn't it? Look at it, it's gorgeous. Colour coordinating, I love it. And 98 rose gold plated copper findings. Now the rose gold plated findings with this kit look amazing. There they all are, metre of chains, metre of chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasp, jump rings, ribbon endings as well. Fantastic, because you've got loads, you've got 15 metres of ribbon here as well. Now, understandably, okay, there's 5 lots of ribbon and satin cord here. That's 25 extra metres of threading materials. Then, of course, you've got your standard threading pack, but in all those gorgeous colours, those colour-coordinated packs. You've then got 5 strands of gemstones and 98 findings. So arguably, you're getting even more with this kit than the last one. I know the last one had 10 metres of wire, which is a great extra. You're getting 25 metres extra of threading materials here. So this has got to be more pricey than the last kit. The last kit was a great price at £21.95, wasn't it? This has got to be nudging £30 for this kit. There's 25 metres extra of threading material, satin cord and ribbon here. It's got to be more pricey. The last kit was an amazing price at £21.95, wasn't it? If we could get this under £30, I would be very, very happy. Do you know what, though? Doesn't matter what I think, because this is your price today for this kit. Oh my word. Oh my word. It's incredible, isn't it? 5 strands of gemstones. There's mystic hematite. Look at that strand of there. Mystic hematite, rose quartz hexagons, ovals of shell, yellow agate, green agate, 25 metres of organza ribbon and satin cord. All of this monofilament beading thread and elastic, colour coordinated, and your rose gold plated copper findings. There is so much in this kit. Who put this kit together? Linda put this kit together. Mark, this kit is like a dream for you, isn't it?
It's amazing, isn't it? I can't believe that price.
It's amazing.
That's astounding.
There's so much in this kit. There's so much. The monofilament, the elastic, the threading, the beading thread, wonderful. But then you're going to be getting an extra 25 metres of your satin cord, your organza ribbon. There's so much in this kit. It's wonderful, isn't it?
So the way I'm working it out, you pay for your threading pack, you pay for your ribbon and your silk and your findings, and you get 5 strands of beads free. The
equivalent, yeah, pretty much. It's mad, isn't it? Gosh. Completely bonkers. Now, with this kit, let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of jewellery, Mark. You must have had loads left over, loads of ribbon and everything. I didn't touch any of the ribbon. I had half of the silk. What? I had half of the silk cord left. So you've still got 15 metres of ribbon left over. Mm-hmm. Wow! That's incredible, Mark. You've made so much considering you haven't even touched the ribbon. That's amazing. Let's have a look at some of these, shall we? Let's have a look at this kind of rose quartz theme over here. This is lovely. Very, very cool, very calm. It's almost like you've got a mother and daughter kit, this one. Don't you think? Yes, actually. No, I think you're right. Yeah. It's beautiful. And against that rose gold, I mean, rose quartz, rose gold, just perfect. It works so well, doesn't it? You've been really economical with the gemstones on this necklace, which I really like. Yes. Really, really like. We saw this bracelet a little bit earlier on, the Macrame bracelet, which works beautifully with the orchid-coloured satin cord. It looks beautiful, doesn't it? And that strand of shell, well, I was just in my element. I just split the colours completely into little groups. So we've got the shell featured in these earrings here. Oh yeah, you can totally see you've gone for a green and yellow theme here. You've gone for oh, look at this with the hematite. That's beautiful. The blue is stunning. Isn't it just? You really see the blue in the hematite, don't you? And then it looks, you've got much more of a kind of a bohemian, almost like a festival feel with this one. I can imagine that in a gorgeous kind of headband. And this is the satin ring that we had from the first kit with the wire going around the bead, but I've beaded it instead. So rather than just leaving it as beading thread, you've threaded you've threaded gemstones onto it.
Alternating the green and the yellow with the shell and the quartz.
I love that, and with the pink colour beading thread, that works beautifully.
I was really pleased with how that came out. Really nice little choker. Yeah,
it's really, really nice, Mark. It's lovely. I think the beading thread really adds to it. Obviously alternating the colours as well. All those gorgeous concentric circles, they work beautifully together, don't they? Oh, purple and orange.
This is my ode to Cheryl.
Cheryl Cole. Oh, we love her. Purple and orange works though, doesn't it? Do you remember when she first wore orange and purple? Everyone was going, what are you doing? 6 months later, did I sound Jamaican again? I always sound Jamaican whenever I do my Cheryl Cole accent, sorry. Cheryl Cole. So there we go. So when people saw her wearing orange and pink, orange and purple, people were saying, why are you doing that? 6 months later, everyone's doing it.
No, it was massive, wasn't it?
It's gorgeous. Now, Laura, producer Laura, is very picky about the pieces of jewellery that she steals from guest designers. She's going to nick both of these. Mark.
I was so pleased with how these came out. I was really pleased.
I'm not surprised. They are amazing. Look at the now this is your triple shambhala again, isn't it?
It is, yep.
I love it. This is the goddess bracelet that we're going to see a technique on. Mark, these pieces have turned out so beautifully. How have they turned out so beautifully? Why do you think they've worked so well in this in this technique?
Well, I think it's all to do with the thickness of the cord and the size of the beads. Yeah. I think that the sizes are just perfect. I mean, you may think that 6 mil are going to be too small for silk, but it doesn't. It's perfect, absolutely perfect combination. Beautiful. Work. And those hematite as well. I mean, you've got. I mean, looking at this one here, you've got pinks, yellows, greens, turquoises, all in one stone. Just You've pretty much got every single colour represented here, and as you say, it's that perfect partnership of the satin cord and the gemstones. At the minute, this kit has all sold out. It has all been allocated, which is wonderful. I just want to show you again the rose quartz slabs, and then we'll get onto this incredible technique. I know there's a lot of you who want to see the goddess bracelet technique. The rose quartz we brought to you, the slabs, where you're getting about a dozen on a strand. I think with this kit, it would work beautifully, don't you think, Mark? With that money you've saved on the price of it, without a doubt. Yes, gosh.
Precisely. $9.95 for your gorgeous rose quartz slabs. There's about a dozen on the strand there. Fantastic. Now, Mark, you're going to demo the goddess bracelet. This is something I think people around the country will be pressing record as we speak.
No pressure then.
Go for it, Mark.
Well, there are two. I mean, I've called it the goddess style, but there are two different varieties. One is you use little jump rings in between the beads there to get sort of a more metallic fluid feel, and this is using the silk thread. So here we go. What I've got 2 lazy strands, okay, and on each of the 2 lazy strands I've put approximately 20 of the beads. Now I've used 40 on this bracelet, and I've still had enough to make that substantial 3-strander plus earrings as well.
Oh, so my goodness,
there were so many on that strand. There were so many.
Deceptively.
Yes,
deceptively
exactly.
So.
Yep, exactly. And then what I've got a piece of silk cord about 4 foot long, just one piece, okay. And all you do to start with is you make the good old-fashioned basic square knot. So left-hand side first, like so. And
under the lazy strand.
That's right, yep. And then on the right, I just love using this material. It just holds together so beautifully, doesn't it?
I know you do.
Just absolutely beautiful. Okay, now on the bracelet, I think I've done 3 square knots. So left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah.
But you may want to do an inch and then just have a smaller amount of beads. You've got enough silk thread in that kit to make 3 or 4 of those.
Oh wow!
Just for because obviously you might not want to have the beads underneath the wrist, just along the top there. But so on the bracelet, I've done 3 square knots. But for the demo, I'll show you one here.
Okay.
Now, as you can see at the top of the knot here, if I just use my bead reamer, the camera can see, you've got a cord coming underneath the knot, and you've got a cord coming above the knot. Okay. The idea is that whatever side, depends on whether you're left or right-handed, depending on which side you've done your square knot, whichever side you have the bead cord coming on top of the cord, the first bead goes on the opposite side. So we push the bead up onto the left.
So you had the right cord on top of the knot, so you've put the left-hand bead up first.
On the top first. Okay. And then what we do is we just drape the cord around the bead and pop it underneath the lazy cords, like so. And because you've gone opposite, it sits underneath. If you did it on this side, it would encase the bead.
Yes.
Okay. So then what we do is we take the next two. So we take the right and the left, like so, and we do exactly the same. So we drape it across the beads. I've lost that one there. I got caught on that then.
That's all right.
We pop that one back. So we've got that there. Drape that across.
Right one over the top and then back under.
And back. Under.
Okay.
So then we've caged.
There you go. Perfect.
Like so.
Yeah.
Okay. And then let's say we take up the next two.
Yeah.
So you alternate straight away. So the right hand side goes first.
Yes.
And then the left hand.
Okay.
And we drape it across again.
Oh.
And we go underneath. Like so. And then this will encase the next two.
Oh wow, that's clever.
Okay. And then we take the next right and we take the next left. Like so.
Oh, this is gorgeous.
Okay, I think I've got my, there we go. Like so. And then we take the cord again, just drape it across. So there's no actual knotting, it's just going across and underneath. And that gets the next two. And then we just keep going.
Right.
You have to excuse me, I think I've got my cords caught on the bottom there.
That's okay.
So if we take those up to the top, there we go.
And then back.
And then all we do is drape it across.
Yeah.
And underneath.
Yeah.
Like so.
This is so simple, Mark.
Incredibly simple, like so. And then, so what you do, you keep going all the way down the right one side until you get to the length of incorporating all your beads.
Right.
And then using the amazing clip, the little board here, just pop that to keep it nice and tight. And then all you do is you do exactly the same in reverse.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So you take the left-hand thread across.
Yeah.
And underneath. Make sure we don't get caught under that. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, underneath. So that then captures the first two beads. And then we go across, underneath. So take a bit more time than if I was at home.
Okay.
If you pull nice and tight. You
Just
see
pop
it
your head back a
starting.
bit, Mark.
Sorry.
That's all right. Just show us that again.
Yeah, if I take that. We do a couple more beads.
Yeah, lovely. That'll be really helpful. I can't believe how simple this is, Mark.
No, it's simple. It's like a Roman sandal.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's like. It's very Grecian, isn't it? It's just beautiful.
So we take that one across.
Such a lovely design.
And underneath.
Okay, so you're showing us the last.
That's got those last two.
Yep. Okay.
And you can do it alternating if you wanted to, and then the right side.
Fantastic.
Like so. So then you just go all the way down. As I said, I'd spend a lot more time on it, but you can see the general, general shape on here. And then if I just take the one that we've completed, I'll show you.
Go for it.
So that's going to be how the bracelet is forming. So we've got that, as I said, so I've done the 6 stitches at the top.
Yes, you can see that, yeah.
And then I've done one side using the right hand strand. So across, underneath, and to get to the bottom. Make sure that's not. You could put a pin if you wanted to, just to keep it nice and taut.
Yes.
And then you do the same.
The same with the
flop it over,
cord.
underneath, over, underneath, over, underneath. And then when you get to the required length of the bracelet, all I've done is I've put the lazy cords and the working strands through an extender clasp.
Yeah.
And clamped it shut. And then I've got the same at the other end on there, and that's it. But you can see how it comes.
That looks gorgeous, Mark. That's stunning. Such a beautiful piece of jewellery. And you know the great thing about doing this particular technique with the rainbow, the Mystic Hematite, is the fact that you can use it with any of the satin cords.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because it's just the right size gemstone. Thank you so much. That was gorgeous. This kit has at the minute all been allocated. If you do want to add on to your order the rose quartz slabs that we just bought to you, go for it. They're $9.95 and they're just at the bottom of your screen there. That was fantastic. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now, it's time for the macrame board. Oh my goodness me, I'm going to head back over here, Mark.
Okay.
Mark's eyes lit up when I said we had the macrame board in stock. I don't know about you, Mark, on your Facebook page, or if you've seen on Facebook over the last few weeks, people want this board. It keeps selling out, doesn't it?
Every time.
How many times have you been asked for this board over the last couple of months?
Oh gosh, 50 or 60 times.
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
So many people have already got this board, but there are so many of you out there who either want another one because it's been so useful and you want to buy one for somebody else, or you're working on different macrame projects and you want more boards so you've got enough boards for your projects, or if you haven't been successful and you've missed out on the last few occasions, there is a chance for you now to come in and get this. Okay, now have we got how many games are we going to do with the macrame board? Just this one. This is the only chance you are going to have today to come in and get the macrame board. If you're watching this show as part of the loop, always do give us a call. Always try and get involved on our website, jewellerymaker.com, because things do fall back into stock when people don't check out their baskets quickly enough on the phone lines. Now, sorry, on the website. Now, what are you going to get? You are going to get your macrame board, which I'll show you in a couple of seconds, and 40 meters, no, I beg your pardon, 50 meters of waxed cord. 10 in the green, 10 in the silver, 10 in the orange, 10 in the white, and 10 in the purple. This is all one deal for you today. 50 meters of waxed cord and your macrame board. Right, graphics are coming on screen in just a couple of seconds. As soon as they do, get on the phones, go for it, enjoy, because it's going to go. It's going to go. Are you ready? I'm so glad to see so many of you on the phone lines. Here we go. Your deal today for your macrame board and your wax cord. There we go. The reason why we bought the details on screen and then bought the price straight in is to give each and every one of you an equal opportunity. I've got loads of you on the phone lines at the minute. There's only about a queue of about 90 seconds at the moment, so your call should be answered. This will sell out on today's show, I hasten to add, okay? Now, Mark, how have you found this to work with?
Oh, I don't use anything else now. This is without it. And as you can see, before the show today, I had 3 demos all lined up, yeah. So I could just take one off. So if you're making multiple bracelets, bang, 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 and especially now we're doing these 3 lazy chord chambalas, triple chambalas. You've got those little hooks underneath. Simple. Yeah. Love it. It is amazing, isn't it? It's just incredible. Yes. Mark has been using the macrame board today on the plain side, which is this side here. You can, for ease, use it on the gridded side as well. It really is entirely up to you, but it means you don't have to knot your cords anymore. It means you can work on multiple pieces, as Mark was saying. It means you don't have to use bulldog clips anymore. No. You know, your poor bulldog clips. Although you have brought them in today, just in case. Just in case. Which is just fantastic. Yeah. But your macrame board is awesome. It is something which is invaluable, and there are hundreds and thousands of you who've already got this, who first came in to get it during our birthday show, which was a couple of months ago. We've had it back in stock maybe once or twice since then. Each time it sells out. If you do want to multi-buy this, I know a lot of you will do, speak to the call centre or live help. Today, for $16.95, your macrame board and 50 meters of waxed cord in purple, white, orange, silver, and this gorgeous kind of psychedelic green. I love that. It's gorgeous. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And don't forget about all the incredible things you can do with this as well. You know, don't just think about doing macrame, think about French knitting, think about kumihimoing, think about all of your knotting mediums as well. Loads of you still on the phone lines, lots and lots and lots of you. We will let you know when this one sells out, because it will undoubtedly sell out on today's show. But if you are watching on the loop, always try and give us a call. If you're not watching the live show, but you're watching this as a repeat, always do give us a call and we will try and add it to your order, because people don't check out their baskets sometimes when they come in to get things on the web. So you know, you can take advantage of that.
Isn't that fantastic? And it just makes macrame so much easier. It saves you a lot of time, doesn't it, Mark?
Well, also what I found is, I mean, all craft fairs you get that quiet period around lunchtime, and so now I strand this up ready with my cords, beads, everything I need. Pop it in a carrier bag, take it with me to a craft fair, and then when you have that quiet moment, you just take the board out. You can make 3 or 4 bracelets during the day there, so it's not, you know, if you do have a quiet times, it's not a waste of time. You can make pieces while there, and to actually have customers and people at your craft fair watching you make it, it just adds another impetus to your stall that everything is handmade by you. You know, it's wonderful. I love it.
Isn't that fantastic?
Yeah. Brilliant.
Really, really portable as well. Just come with instructions on the back as well.
It does, and it comes with a little instruction manual how to make that bracelet on the front as well.
Fantastic. So if you're going to be getting this for somebody who's never done macrame before,
perfect.
Perfect. It comes with instructions. Beadsmith are really good at doing that, aren't they?
Yes, yeah.
So it does come with instructions as well. So if you are going to be getting this for somebody who's never done macrame before, or maybe you've never had a go at it before and you just want to have a go, fantastic. Now coming up in just a couple of seconds, we have got Mark's Chips and Nuggets DVD and Mark's Macrame DVD as well. So if you've never had a go at macrame before, we've got something for you straight away. We've got the gorgeous, we've got a 2 DVD bundle. And the only thing I would say about this macrame board is it does have a certain smell, which will go after about,
24 hours.
Yeah, it goes after about 24 hours.
Yep. I left mine outside overnight and it was gone by the following morning.
Yeah.
It's not the actual, it's not the foam, it's the printing.
Yeah, it's the print. It's the ink that they use for the printing.
On the printing. Yeah.
So just to warn you, it's not unusual. No. but yeah, just leave it in a well ventilated room, or when the weather's like this, you can maybe even leave it outside overnight, and then the next day it'll smell sweet, isn't it? But just to let you know. Fantastic though. Well done to all of you on the phone lines there. You are still getting a 30-day money back guarantee. You're only paying £2.95 p per order. It's amazing, isn't it? We started off with well over 250 of these, and we've how many? We've got about 20 left. We'll let you know when it does sell out.
Gosh.
Yes. Now we've got Mark's double whammy. Now, Mark, you learnt macrame from watching the first macrame knotting DVD done by the lovely, delectable Debbie Bulford.
I did indeed.
That's how just to let you know, the macrame board, that deal has now all been allocated, okay? If you are watching the show as part of a repeat, always do try and allocate things to your order. Things do fall back into stock if people don't check out their baskets quickly enough. But today, on the live show, it has all been allocated, okay? We have already reordered it back in stock. And it will be back in stock, I should imagine, within the next couple of weeks. But at the minute, that has all been allocated, okay? So just to let you know. Mark learnt macrame from watching the first macrame knotting DVD, a lovely DVD which Debbie Bulford put together. Which if you want to get that and add that to your order, just speak to the call centre for live help. It's called Macrame and Knotting. But that's how Mark learnt macrame. That's how I learnt macrame as well. Mark now does his own macrame workshop here at Jewellery Maker, and also specialises really in macrame and different knotting styles, and that's all from watching the first DVD. Not only that, but he's also made a macrame DVD. Now, this macrame DVD, the reason why it's so fantastic, and I think one of the reasons why it's gone so well and that's why it's constantly being reordered, is because you learn how to use, on this DVD, you learn how to use so many different threading materials, everything from beading thread to satin cord to hemp cord. It shows the versatility of macrame, doesn't it, Mark?
It does, and we start with beading thread, and then we go on, I mean, the piece on the front is using memory wire as your lazy strand, and then you can use any material on top of that, so you can have memory wire coil bracelets, but macramed, which is really nice. And as I said, we use beading thread and hemp, silks, leather, wire, all sorts of things. Yeah.
I know one of your favourite materials to use is satin cord. We do actually have a satin cord bundle coming up later on today's show, so do bear that in mind. You've also put together a Chips and Nuggets DVD as well, because you are crazy about chips and nuggets.
Yes.
Whether it is the fact that you are greedy and you love the fact that on Chips and Nuggets you get loads and loads, Chips and Nugget strands you get loads and loads and loads of individual gemstones, or whether it's the fact that you can really see the potential in the designs as well, you know, the organic quality but also the sophisticated quality of Chips and Nuggets. These are these are the two DVDs which Mark has put together. Do try this out. We've had a lot of macrame pieces on the show today. If you want to try it out for the first time, it's both these DVDs are fantastic. They're both an hour long with at least 6 tutorials on there and full of inspiration. Here's your price today for these two DVDs. brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. These DVDs should be $4.95 each. So it's a nice little saving there of a couple of pounds. Today yours for under £7. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant DVDs here. Have you got any more DVDs in the pipeline, Mark?
Might have.
What do you mean you might have?
2.
2? Any little...
Yeah, macrame techniques. And something for the gents.
Very nice. When are they due to come out? Have you filmed them yet?
Not quite.
Oh,
no.
That's going to be exciting. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be, if they're anything like these DVDs, they're going to be hot sellers. $6.95 for your chips and nuggets and your macrame DVD as well. Just wonderful. Well done. Now, do not go anywhere. We're going to go and see some of your amazing inspirational designs over on the Wall of Fame. If you're on the phone lines for these for this amazing DVD offer, do hold the lines. We will answer your call as soon as we can. The macrame board and the cord have now all been allocated, but we do have more satin cord bundles coming up a little bit later on in the show. We'll see you over at the Wall of Fame in just a couple of seconds. We are back. I've got number 128 here. Someone after your heart, Mark. Sent in by Iris, who says, hi to everyone at Jewellery Maker. I hope you're enjoying the sunshine whilst you can. We certainly are. My entry is a bracelet made with labradorite chips, shell and black agate coins, all from Jewellery Maker, finished with a silver-plated fastening from my stash. I hope you like it. I'd like to win the £100, as I never get enough of your lovely gems, but my bank balance says no. Thanks, Iris. Iris, that is gorgeous, and I love that colour combo. That's beautiful. Isn't that stunning? Really, really lovely. You're number 128, lovely Iris. Thank you.
Isn't it? Okay, beautiful scale mail. This is something I need to try, I think.
Yeah,
this
awesome.
is number 126, and this is from Katrina in East Sussex. And Katrina says, simply, hi Jewellery Maker, a simple scale mail necklace.
Isn't that lovely?
Beautiful. That's just stunning, isn't it?
I bet that makes a lovely noise as well.
Yes,
but it jangles.
Beautiful.
I've got number 129 here. This looks like it's been made from one of our deluxe gem selections. Let's have a look. 129, sent in by Mary Lynn, who says, my second Wall of Fame entry. This is what I did with the labradorite and moonstone collection. When I tumbled them out of their container, they fell like a little river of light that I was determined to try and capture. Oh yeah, it does sound like it's from the one of the deluxe gem selections. This is lovely, Mary. This is the whole collection, apart from the half dozen or so peachy coloured ones, which I'm saving for another project. Love the shows, presenters and guest designers who are all a wonderful inspiration. Love and hugs to all, Mary Lynn. Just shows you how many gemstones there are in those deluxe gem selections.
I love those little tubes.
So do I. Think they're beautiful.
Okay,
oh my word, that's amazing.
Look at this. Next one I have is number 127, and this is from Karen Pendlebury, one of our regular.
Yes, she is.
Yes. I met Karen at the NEC.
Hello, Karen.
Hi, also at Jewellery Maker on this beautiful sunny day. I loved all the bargains on the Sunday chainmail special. Stocked up on jump rings, and especially looking forward to making a rose gold chainmail bracelet. Here is one of the first chainmail bracelets I've ever made. So easy once you get started. This one is using aluminium jump rings. Hope you all like it. And that's Karen in Manchester.
Karen, that is beautiful.
7.
And the rose gold one that you're going to be making sounds amazing as well.
I was devastated I missed that Sunday show, but we were...
I know, we always, goodness me, we always sell out of chainmail bits.
Beautiful.
Well, you were walking in the Brecon Beacons.
We were waterfalling on Sunday.
Yeah, a waterfall and woodland walk.
Yes, beautiful.
Sounds beautiful. I've got one more, 130 this one is. Oh, lovely piece here, sent in by Charlene Barnett, who says, here's my latest entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a Macrame and pyrite woven bracelet, all been made with Jewellery Maker beads. Hope you like it. I've fallen in love with this design and have been busy recreating it in different stones. Good for you, Charlene. Also, a small request. Would it be possible to see more onyx in different colours? I love this stone, especially blue onyx, and it would be great to see some on Jewellery Maker. I think we have green onyx occasionally, but yeah, you're right, Charlie. We don't have a lot of different coloured onyx, but yes, yeah, it would be lovely to see some more. Gorgeous. And if you've got a design that works, why shouldn't you recreate it? If you love the design, just go for it. I
was looking for an accent bead to put with Macrame, and I've never thought of pyrite, but I think it's perfect, isn't it? Beautiful.
Gorgeous. Pyrite looks great with it. Thank you very much. Right, what's coming up, Lovey? Oh, Dalmatian Jasper, one of my favourites. That's coming up in just a few seconds. It's spotty, it's beautiful, and it's coming up in a couple of seconds.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Moonstone is beautiful. It looks so stunning in bridal jewellery. Its iridescence just makes it such a different gemstone against anything else. When you're putting it into your own jewellery, you can put it in tiaras, you can put it in drop earrings, and it makes those pieces special.
One of the most fascinating things about Moonstone is, I think, its myth and legend, and whether it's a gemstone which is used for fertility or a gemstone which you give to loved ones, it's a fantastic gemstone to own, especially from JM, because of the natural qualities, the rainbow shimmer which you get from this amazing gem. And whether it's in nuggets or whether it's really, really highly faceted, whether it's a smaller carat weight or a larger carat weight, you're always guaranteed a superb example of the gem.
Jewellery Maker is part of the Genuine Gemstone Company for a reason. If we're going to offer you gemstones, then they have to be genuine. But the only way we can guarantee that is by getting a lab test. This guarantees that you're going to get genuine gemstones, and that's exactly what you deserve.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Tune in to Jewellery Maker on the 23rd of July for Carol's last show, and to celebrate we're having a Kylie and Jason themed show? Wait, is that right?
Yeah, it was Mark's idea.
Okay. Anyway, make sure you're watching for a fun-packed show with amazing products, lots of fun, and of course Carol's singing. La, 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 la.
If for any reason you're not satisfied, you have the benefit of our no-quibble 30-day money-back guarantee. Just complete the returns form enclosed with your goods and send them back for a full refund.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756, Freesat 807 and now Freeview Channel 30.
Oh, I just love this gemstone. Isn't it beautiful? Dalmatian jasper. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Do you know, we were talking the other day on the show about animal prints and how getting animal prints into your wardrobe doesn't have to be as dramatic as wearing an animal print jumper or an animal print pair of trousers, a pair of jeans. It can be something as simple as a gemstone which looks like it has an animal print on it, and it's exactly what you're getting here. I just love it. It's such a lovely variety of jasper. Have you got any animal print on today, lovely Laura? She's only got a handbag and wallet today. Normally it's shoes, handbag, wallet, maybe a scarf or a jumper or a jacket, something animal printy. Have you got any animal print on today, Mark?
No, funnily enough.
You don't strike me as an animal printy kind of person.
No, no.
I like a nice bit of animal print. I have to say I do. But if you want to get animal print into your wardrobe, but you want to do it in a, in a nice subtle way, unlike Laura, then you can do it with gemstones, basically. It's such a beautiful variety of jasper, and as Mark quite rightly said earlier on, we don't get a lot of Dalmatian jasper anymore, do we?
When I first joined Jewellery Maker a couple of years ago, we had a lot.
Yeah.
We had so much of it, and then I don't think we've had it for the past year. I don't think I've seen it for the past year.
It certainly has been a number of months since I've seen it in any kind of carat weight on Jewellery Maker. Really, the only strands I've seen of Dalmatian jasper have been strands which have maybe been on before. I can't recall seeing over the last few months any significant carat weights of Dalmatian jasper. This is big. This is big. Beautiful. Oh boy, you can see why it's called Dalmatian jasper, can't you? Because it's got those wonderful spots on these beautiful spotty jaspers here. Yeah, no dogs were harmed in the making of this strand, I hasten to add. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful, isn't it? Totally animal free. Each one is completely different, and the great thing about this is you get almost like a creamy to stony coloured background and these gorgeous black spots all over them. Great with smoky quartz, fantastic with your black gemstones, great with your clear gemstones as well. And if you want to get that little bit of animal print into your designs, but you don't want to go the whole hog and you know, wear animal print scarves and this, that and the other, this is a fantastic way of doing it. Now, it is a brand new strand today. These are huge 14mm rounds. They are enormous. They're big. Some of the largest Dalmatian jaspers I've ever seen. Wouldn't you love to use it across some of the designs that you've seen that Mark has created from some of the kits today? Wouldn't you love to use it with those beautiful yellow gold and rose gold plated findings? Wouldn't you love to wear it in Shambhala bracelets, in Macrame pieces? Today, this strand, this brand new strand is yours. And this is your amazing price. Now, Dalmatian jasper, something we haven't had for, it's been a long time. It's been months and months and months, isn't it, since we've had a constant supply of Dalmatian jasper. And you're going to be getting it here for under £10. Look at the carat weight as well. It's a huge, great big carat weight you're going to be getting here. And because essentially you're working with a stony coloured, so a neutral coloured gemstone with black and silvery grey and brown spots on it, it means it's much, much, much more of a versatile gemstone. It means you can put it with literally any colour, any quality. So whether it's amethyst, whether it's rose quartz, whether it's peridot, whether it's carnelian, whether it's agate, whether it's lapis lazuli, it's going to go with all of those amazing gemstones, because what you're essentially getting here is a neutral. You're getting those neutral qualities, those neutral colours. I just love that. Do you know what, Mark? It's a little bit like impression jasper, as in there are slight differences in colour and pattern going through these. You could actually graduate these, couldn't you?
We were in a well-known supermarket last night.
You were what, sorry?
We were in a well-known supermarket last night getting supplies, and I saw some quail eggs.
Yay!
That's the first thing I thought of when I saw those this morning. They remind me of quail eggs.
Aren't they just?
Yeah. They're just beautiful, absolutely stunning.
They really are. Yeah. They're beautiful. And they will go with so many other colours and qualities.
No, absolutely.
With that silver coloured hematite that you've got there, definitely.
Yeah, beautiful.
With any precious metal, actually, whether it's rose gold, whether it's silver gold, or whether it's even the antique bronze.
Those frosted pearls we've got coming up later.
Oh, now that's nice.
It's beautiful.
I like those together.
It really makes the black pop, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Or what about the bundle we've got coming up in just a couple of seconds?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that looks really nice, doesn't it? Do you know what? That's really funny, isn't it? I sit here and I say, you know, I can identify a strand as being a neutral strand and it will go with anything. But then as soon as I start actually experimenting, it really does surprise me, actually. These gemstones will go with anything. Look at it with the amethyst. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, I like that. But similarly, with some of the satin cords and the wax cords that we've had today, with the browns and the reds and the oranges and the blacks, we'll go with all of those as well. So with fiery tones as well. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Well done. If you do want to multi-buy anything today, by the way, just speak to the call centre or live help. That's a gorgeous strand, isn't it? Well done. Beautiful Dalmatian jasper there. Well done. Woo! On the left, on the left. We're going to do the bundle on the left. You must not know about me. You must not know about me. I've got another bundle coming up in a minute. It's going to be an amazing price. You don't want to miss it. You must not know about me. That was Beyonce.
Oh.
Come on, Mark. It's easy to recognise that was Beyonce.
We had Crazy in Love on loop once for nearly a week. Yes.
Oh dear. That's quite a long time.
Do you know who I discovered before we went? Michael Bublé.
Michael Bublé?
Yep. I put on that tune that's got that really nice intro to it.
Yeah.
Well, I put it on a search engine because I don't have any of his music.
Yeah.
And
he's amazing, isn't he?
Fantastic. Unbelievable.
I just haven't met you yet. Do you not like Michael Bublé?
I love him.
I love Michael Bublé. I think he's great. Michael Booby. I think he's great. Sorry.
Disrespect.
Sorry. Don't disrespect the Bublé. Sorry. It is quite a funny surname though, isn't it? Bublé. 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 I wonder where he's from. I wonder what it is, because he's Canadian, isn't he? Yeah. Is he Canadian? Bublé. I suppose it could be French. There's lots of Quebecians in Quebec. Well, lots of French in Quebec, aren't there? Maybe it's French, I don't know. It does sound kind of a bit of French. Bublé. Ah, yes, he does sound French. He does, doesn't it? I know, answers on a postcard. Hope I haven't offended him on with my ridiculous accent or by saying the word on air. Sorry. Sorry. Right. This is called White Ball. Oh, it's beautiful. It's gorgeous. Now, clear quartz, plain rounds. These are like bubbles.
I love this bundle.
They're gorgeous. Mark wanted this as his challenge, but there weren't enough available. So, beautiful white quartz, plain, beautiful rounds here. These are gorgeous. They are like bubbles. They're gorgeous, aren't they? How about some white shell pearl 12mm rounds? Oh my word. Oh my word. Do you know when you hear about people being described as wearing twin set and pearls, and those gorgeous kind of twin set, effectively your kind of high neck jumper with a little cardigan that goes over the top, and it's generally short sleeves. That's your twin set, and then your pearls is your pearl necklace and your pearl earrings as well. It's so beautiful. It's so perfect, isn't it? As you imagine someone who wears twin set and pearls to look, absolutely perfect, absolutely pristine. You're getting that perfect pearl shape, of course, because these are shell pearls. Perfect 12mm rounds. So polished, so pure and gorgeous. Isn't it wonderful? And then to add a bit of a kind of a rock and roll edge to this bundle, I love this. I had no idea we had these in stock. White quartz rough graduated pear drops. Now you wait till you see this strand, because this takes the word kind of ice to another level. Look at this. I am in love.
Aren't they beautiful?
Aren't they amazing? These are rough pear drops of white quartz. Mark, these look amazing, don't they? What would you use these for?
Gosh, I think they'd be earrings and pendants, wouldn't it? You'd want the light to dive all around them. We were talking about it before the show, and they're like faceted, unfaceted. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
Yes.
They've each got a shape, which is essentially a pear shape, but they've been left unfaceted.
They're just stunning. Beautiful.
You're getting about a dozen on this strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh my god, no, you're getting close to 18 here, actually. That's amazing. Just one of these. As Mark was saying, in pendants and earrings, just one of these. Wouldn't you love to wear something like that on your wedding day? Wouldn't you love that? I think that looks amazing. Such tactile gemstone, such quality. So yes, you've got that beautiful shape, but each one has been just almost like chipped. I love it. They're like chipped pear drops. I didn't know we did anything like this on Jewellery Maker. This is amazing. I mean, each one of these gemstones, I mean, they are huge. You could set them in rings, maybe with some silver clay or with some metal clay. That's amazing. I mean, that in a ring. 20 pounds, 25 pounds maybe? It's like ice. Do you know what price the whole bundle is going to be today? Mark, you're going to fall over when you see the price of this whole bundle. The code is IJGC66. For the whole bundle, for all 3 strands, this is your deal. Bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. White quartz plain rounds, white shell pearl 12mm rounds, and a gorgeous strand of clear quartz graduated rough pear drops. Now, this bundle has almost sold out. It's been very, very popular. Not only that, but it's very, 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 very limited edition, which is why Mark couldn't work with it as part of his challenge. But I can understand the attraction here, Mark. Is it the textures? Is it the kind of contrasting textures that you love so much?
They just all work perfectly well together, don't they?
Yeah.
But as you said, I've never seen. I just like that, as I keep saying it, unfaceted, faceted. It's beautiful. As nature intended.
Yeah, do you know what? I'll go with that, definitely. They've been cut, but they haven't been faceted, and it does look like as nature intended. It's like having that organic quality, that host drop quality, but it's got that definite shape to it.
I mean, we've had rough cut quartz in the past, but it's been some of the stones have been quite cloudy because of the inclusions.
True, yeah.
So this is really clear. This is
which for quartz of this kind of size is very unusual. Quartz isn't a gemstone which inherently is known for its clarity. It's known for quite the reverse, actually. It's known for its inclusions. And its mineral additions. The clarity on this, as Mark says, you know, is just beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a really different and beautiful wedding bundle, that one. I like that one a lot. I like it a lot. I do. I like it a lot. Amazing. Think you're amazing. Think you're amazing.
Just the way you are.
Ah, nice. Everyone went, then. Oh, boy. Don't go changing. Try to please me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. I love you just the way you are. That was in tune, wasn't it? If you want, I tell you what, and I keep going on about this, but please have a look at my Facebook page, Carol Roache. It's not, you don't even have to like my page if you don't want to. You can like it, watch this clip, and then unlike my page. But it is a woman at a beauty pageant, and I can't remember what her name is, Miss Lake Tahoe or something like that. And she sings this song. 10 out of 10 for enthusiasm, because she is she's amazingly I don't even know what the song is. She's so enthusiastic, but she's clearly singing a different song to the one that's playing. I've never heard somebody sing with such kind of conviction, like, yeah, no, and all this kind of stuff. But it's totally flat. I mean, I've got a lot of room to talk, but 10 out of 10 for trying. Tell you what, she's got effort. She made a load of effort. Right, this is called Minty Fresh. So, in this bundle, you are going to be getting lots of gorgeous minty Monty colours. So, Praenite nuggets. I haven't seen Praenite nuggets for ages. Look at these. Beautiful apple green coloured gemstone. Do you know what? I bought some Golden Delicious apples yesterday. They're exactly this colour. Yeah, I did. So gorgeous golden delicious apple coloured Praenite here with these beautiful mineral black inclusions, and this is what makes Praenite such a fantastic gemstone. It is its mineral additions, it is its characteristics that run through it. Everyone's going to know that what you're wearing is a genuine gemstone. Shell pearl in mint green. Oh, that's a lovely colour, isn't it? Actually, do you know what? With the shell pearl we've got coming up later on, yeah, that looks really nice, doesn't it? That's gorgeous, actually. Great wedding colours there. So lovely strand of mint green shell pearl. And you're also going to be getting... Ooh, haven't got the earring findings here. I think you get earring findings with this as well, don't you? You get 10 of these. Now, this is something which we are very lucky to have in stock. 10 yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver lobster claw clasps. 10 of these. Now, these are precious metal findings you're getting here, precious metal lobster claw clasps. To be able to bring you one, brilliant. To be able to bring you two, amazing. There are 10 lobster claw clasps here, which is quite exceptional, 10 in total, and they're precious metal. You're also going to be getting 2 pairs of yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver earring findings. Do we have them or not? Have we got them here, sweetie? The earring findings as well. 2 pairs of your yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver earring findings as well. They are in the picture actually. We do have a picture of these. Have we got the picture, Livy? Oh, we don't have a photo. I do beg your pardon. So as well as getting your 10 yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver lobster claw clasps, you're also going to be getting 2 pairs of yellow gold plated 925 sterling silver earring findings as well. Now, we are going to go really nice. I know. Don't forget, as well as getting these 10 lobster claw clasp findings, you're also going to be getting 2 strands of gemstones and 2 pairs of your earring findings as well, which is just awesome. I'll just hold those up just so you can see them. So do bear that in mind. One fantastic price for everything that you've got here. And here it is. Woo! Amazing! I've got the earring findings. Here they are. Yay! Now these aren't just, oh my goodness, I thought they were shepherd's hook findings. They're not. These are lever back earrings. Oh my word, incredible. So what you do with these, they've got a little loop on the bottom. You literally just do that, and that's how you put the earring in. And the lever back closes at the back there, so you've got a nice close back to your earring. Fantastic. So 2 pairs of your lever back earring findings, 10 of these lobster claw clasps, and 2 strands of genuine gemstones as well. That is lovely. You hardly ever see bundles with these kind of findings in them. So that's really, really special, isn't it? 10 of your clasps, 2 pairs of your earring findings, and 2 strands of genuine gemstones there. That's great. Well done. VHGC01. Can make all the difference, can't it, Mark, using precious metal findings, especially when earrings are concerned?
Oh, I think so. And these are the findings that I guess I ask for the most at craft fairs.
Really? That's interesting.
You get the post and butterfly backs, which I always make sure that I've got a stash of when I'm at craft fairs, so you can swap them over if the customer requires it. But I get so many ladies say that they keep losing one earring and then they can't wear this. So for these to go right through the ear and be clasped, they'd be fantastic. So yeah, I would get these if I saw them now.
Yeah, there you go. So the lever back earrings definitely worth coming in to get. And because they're precious metal, you know, use them with special gemstones. You don't have to, you don't have to use them with these gemstones. You don't have to use them with the gemstones in the picture there. You can use them with whatever you want. Once you've got them home, you can use them with whatever gems you like. We just put these together because it's a great deal and you're going to be making a saving. Fantastic, well done. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Right. Now go changing. Right, so how about an amazing deal for satin cord?
Is that a multicolour in the middle?
Have you ever seen the movie The Towering Inferno? You've never seen Towering Inferno? Basically a 2-hour movie about a building that's on fire, but basically it's a very tall building. This is like the Empire State Building of satin cord. What is this, Laura? What is this? Are you kidding me?
I've been after this for so long.
Oh my goodness me. Right, okay, we're going to have to bring the graphics on screen and bring the price on screen. You are getting 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, hang on. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 80 metres of satin cord. Right, we're going to have to bring the price on screen almost immediately. This is going to go. I can't wait to show you the multicolour satin cord. Right, okay, it's $7.95. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Look at this. This is amazing, Mark. Try and contain yourself. Look, 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 look. It's amazing! Oh my goodness me, I want this! I'm just going to keep on pulling it. Oh my word. Mark, this is awesome.
Fantastic, isn't it? Imagine a Kumihimo braid using that.
This is so cool. Sorry, I'm so easily pleased. I love it. Imagine this with the Mystic Hematite.
Yeah, beautiful.
Oh, I love it. Whoever was the bright spark who ordered these, I want to marry you and have your children. These are amazing. That is so much. People are going to have so much fun with this. Oh, Mark, I'm so sorry, lovey. I can see your the glint of jealousy in your eyes.
Well, that works out at about 10 pence a metre. That's phenomenal. That's just.
Sorry, Laura, I wasn't listening to you at all then. Sorry, I was too busy looking at the colours. Sorry. Are we? Mark's going to show us a demo. With what? Which bracelet? On a bracelet? Are you really, Mark?
Yes, it's.
Sorry, Mark, I've been very distracted here.
It's using the waxed cord from the beginning. I'm just show you how to finish off the bracelet. And also, I think somebody's texted and asked to see the slip knot.
Yes.
So we'll try and get that in as well.
It'll be lovely to see that. I'm so sorry, I'm all discombobulated. Multicolour satin cord. What's next? Whatever next. It's brilliant, isn't it?
I can't get over that. That's fantastic.
Isn't that awesome?
You haven't seen that before?
No.
That's wonderful.
I love it. I absolutely love it, Mark. That is so cool. Right. So yes, we have had a text in from somebody asking to see was it the sliding knot or the slip knot?
Slip.
Yeah. I think they're basically the same thing, aren't they, really?
So quickly, I'm just going to show you a bit more of the triple shambala.
Yes, please. Let's have a look at that.
This is using the pearls from the bundle that you gave me as my challenge, and this is the wax cord. It's just beautiful.
It feels beautiful,
isn't it?
doesn't
Look
it?
how that looks. That's just absolutely gorgeous.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's really sweet, isn't it, on the overhead?
Yeah.
That's really good. So again, I've just popped one in the middle. So we've got our 3 lazy strands. So you take the left, and then this becomes your working. So pop those through, like so. They're like guitar strings, and you have them like this.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Okay, so we've done the left, and now we do the right. So we take up one of those.
So it's middle, left, right, middle, left, right.
Like so. So once it actually starts, and you get that alternating zigzag pattern, it's beautiful. So then we do the middle.
Gorgeous.
So we keep going up to the top. So I've just gone back to my blackboard now just to show you the strands a bit easier on the camera.
Yeah, it's a bit easy to see them against black,
So we've done the 3, and then we do a couple more.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's a really nice texture. If you use, I mean, you could use the bead loom to do the same sort of.
Yeah, you could do, couldn't you?
If you had small enough, maybe the 2 or 3 millimeter beads, because it sits nice and flat, you could actually turn them into bookmarks.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice idea.
Which is really sweet.
Or if you did a long enough one, it could be a belt.
Or a belt, yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice.
Absolutely. So we get to the.
Or a tie, Ollie's saying. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Or a really snazzy dog collar for a vicar.
Or a dog.
Or for a dog. A dog.
That would be really
fantastic.
good. Because you see them in pet shops, beaded collars like that.
You do, don't you?
Yeah. No, it's a bit.
A mini one for a hamster. Thank you, Laura. We don't need your suggestions, thank you.
Okay, so we get to that point.
Yes.
Which I think is probably long enough for the bracelets.
Definitely. Okay.
Like so, and then all you do then is you do another stitch. Remember that this time without a knot, as we did at the beginning.
Okay.
So this is a nice finish.
Yeah, it does finish it off beautifully. This wax cord's gorgeous, and this design will work presumably equally as well with the satin cord.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And then we'll do one on the right hand side, like so. And then all you do then is just separate them out.
Brilliant.
If you can, put all of those together and just leave the 2 outside strands, and then you take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into your lazy.
Oh!
I mean, there are lots of different ways of finishing, but I quite like this way because it just really finishes it off nice and neatly. So we pull that all together. And then underneath. So do you remember on the bracelet that we did earlier on, we had 6, we had 3 square knots. So all you're doing is and just continue however length that you wanted. Like
so yeah, it does finish it off beautifully, doesn't it?
If you wanted to, you could have popped another bead.
Yeah, quite possibly, but I quite like it like that.
Like so. And all you get is you get one of your extender chains that you've got. It will take all of those threads.
Oh really? Fantastic.
So clip that and clip at the top and bottom there. And so I'll have this finished when we do the show at the end of the show.
Fantastic.
But that's how you would finish it off. That's just whichever side you show. It's just beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Beautiful.
Fantastic. And are we going to see the slip knot a bit later in the show?
Yes, yes.
Fantastic. I can't wait for that as well either. That's going to be brilliant. So for use with the gorgeous wax cord, but also
that's beautiful. That's 10 pence a metre. I mean, I was talking to Laura before the show, and I've been buying it 50, 60, 75 pence a metre, and we're here for 10p. I'd buy 5 or 6 of those.
Get it? Add it to your order. That is awesome.
Gosh.
I just love, don't you love this? I mean, this multicoloured one here.
Yeah. And as I said, if you use that as a Kumahimo braid, you get all, as well as the twist, you get all those colours mingling and merging in as well.
Oh, yeah.
That's gorgeous.
That is awesome. Yeah, it's great for this time of year. You can use it with the silver-coloured hematite that we've got in as part of Mark's challenge. You can use it with just plain gemstones, and it just looks awesome. I just love it. I think it's amazing. Well done.
Did you have luminous socks when you were young?
Yes.
Did you wear
and
old
hair bubbles?
Colours?
Yeah. Child of the 80s, Mark.
We should bring them back.
We should do, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Rah-rah skirt?
No, I didn't have a rah-rah skirt. And my mum would not buy me a shell suit.
No, I had one.
She said apparently I would go up in flames if I wore a shell suit.
There's that whole black and white time as well, wasn't it? Everyone had black and white clothes.
Yeah,
as well,
but the kind of 1960s kind of throwback, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, my mum was convinced that if I wore a shell suit, I was going to spontaneous humanly combust. I don't think it was necessarily that. I think if you stood too close to the 5-bar heater, it would melt you, wouldn't it? Pretty much. At the minute, that gorgeous satin core bundle has all been allocated. Well done to all of you who came in to get that. We had about 500 of those, so well done to all of you who came in to get that. Wow. If you are watching the show on the loop, on the repeat, though, always do try and get involved, either by giving us a call or by getting involved on our website. Things do fall back into stock. And we do reorder satin cord almost on a daily basis. So do make sure that you keep your eyes peeled for more satin cord and waxed cord as well. Fantastic. Right. Okay. So final kit. Purple rain. Purple rain. Mark, we need the photo of you dressed up as Prince. No. Where is it?
It's on my phone.
Maybe we can have it. Well, maybe later on the show. Was it a birthday?
Engagement party.
Was it? And was it? And what was the theme of the party?
80s.
And 1980s. Okay.
Yes.
And you dressed up as Prince.
Well, I thought everyone would. My original was Adamant, but I thought everyone would go as Adamant, and we had 5 Adamants.
Did you really?
So I went as Prince, which, considering Prince is 4'11" or something, isn't he? He's quite tiny.
Oh yeah, he's really, really short.
Yeah. No, I thought I carried it off quite well.
He did. He even grew the facial hair as well. There we go. So who would you go to as an 80s party? Who would you go as, Cass? You don't know. I don't know. Who would you go to an 80s party as, Kerry?
Maybe David Bowie.
David Bowie. Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah. That would be nice. I might try maybe Kate Bush. She was 80s, or was she 70s?
Yeah, late 70s, early 80s.
Oh, she's amazing, isn't she? Heathcliff, it's me, I'm Kathy, I've come home now. What your window. Ho, ho, ho. Heathcliff. Could do the singing. Oh, Heathcliff. Babushka, babushka. Yeah. Give it all a go, couldn't we? She's amazing though. She's got the kind of voice that you just want to listen to. It's just kind of so odd. But it's just kind of, you just want to listen to her. She's amazing, isn't she? Right, Purple Rain, here we go. Oh, now, there's something very special about this kit. And it's like Mark has been challenged. Oh, Gherkin's running around in my stomach at the minute. Obviously didn't like the Kate Bush impression. Fine, calm down in there. It's like Mark has been challenged with this kit. Did you set yourself this challenge with this kit? It just turned out that way?
Yes. Took a very long time, this kit.
Yeah, we're going to reveal the secret in just a couple of seconds because you are not going to be able to believe your eyes when you find out just what that secret is. Right, here we go. So, first strand. Amethyst, no, these aren't 4. These look like 3 mil. Oh, no, they are 4 mil rounds of lavender amethyst. Beautiful, gorgeous lavender tone. Purple, you may or may not know, is a universal colour. There is a shade of purple that will suit absolutely everyone. This is a gorgeous strand, isn't it? It's beautiful. It's got that gorgeous lavender tone. It's very cool, very calming, very easy on the eye. To go with that, I've got another strand of amethyst here, light amethyst nuggets, 280 carats, so more than enough for necklaces and bracelets. So really, really lovely strand here of light amethyst nuggets. They go really well together, don't they? Yeah? Yeah, they're beautiful. Cream coral, plain 8 mil rounds. Now these have been left unfaceted. Don't you love that kind of buttery colour of these gorgeous gemstones? They're wonderful, gorgeous kind of, yeah, well they are, a creamy coloured gemstone. They're beautiful, aren't they? Stunning cream coral plain 8mm rounds. Now you're also going to be getting a threading pack, monofilament, beading thread and elastic. You're going to need that with a kit like this, obviously, because you're going to need to, unless you're going to be making stretchy bracelets, you are going to need monofilament and beading thread as well. You're also going to be getting wire. Now in this kit you are getting 10 meters of 0.8mm gauge purple coloured copper wire. Okay, so 10 meters of your wire. Now you can use this 0.8mm gauge wire from anything to making your own links, making your own eye pins, making your own findings, to really quite some structural pieces actually, because it is a nice thick gauge wire. Now, with this kit you are also going to be getting 43 silver findings. Now this is a brand new findings pack. Let me just show you some of the findings in here. Now, I know Mark's favourite finding, and my favourite finding is this one here. These are 925 sterling silver findings. So this is for anyone out there who only wants to use precious metal findings. This isn't the secret, by the way. I'll tell you what the secret is in a couple of seconds. Look at this beautiful heart-shaped chain. You can use this in so many different ways. It's such a lovely, lovely chain to have in a kit. That is all precious metal. That's all 925 sterling silver. So you get 43 solid sterling silver findings, including lobster claw clasps, toggle clasps, head pins, heart chain, crimp bead covers. Oh, crimp bead covers, I haven't seen those before in silver. So 925 sterling silver crimp bead covers, shepherd's hook earring findings and open jump rings as well. Now, do you want to see the jewellery that Mark has made from this kit? Mark has made 2 beautiful necklaces, a beautiful pair of earrings, stunning bracelet, and a ring. Mark, how many of these 43 925 sterling silver findings did you use to make the jewellery from this kit?
1 crimp bead.
Mark used 1 finding to make the jewellery from this kit. There's 42 precious metal findings left from this kit. He used 1 crimp bead. Now you can see how many pieces of jewellery you can make out of a kit if you've got wire, if you've got threading materials, if you've got the gemstones. Mark has used one of the 43 findings from his findings pack, and these are precious metal findings. This is our brand new precious metal findings pack. Now, the kit today is the most amazing price. Because you're getting precious metal findings, because there's 43 of them, because they're brand new, I would have anticipated this kit to be around about the $32.95 price point mark. Even at $29.95, I would be over the moon. I really, really would be. Because for me, the quality and the price point would come from the fact that you've got 43 precious metal findings. In actual fact, this kit today is going under £30. In fact, it's going under £25. Your price for this kit today is awesome. Enjoy, because here it is. Now, I personally think $21.95 for the findings pack on its own. I don't know how much this findings pack is individually, by the way. I personally would think $21.95 for the findings pack on its own is exceptional. Look at them. Just double check, an 8-inch length of 925 sterling silver heart-shaped chain, eye pins, head pins, bolt ring clasps, jump rings, crimp beads and crimp bead covers and jump rings, all for under £22. Now let's go and have a look at the jewellery that Mark has made from this gorgeous kit. I think it's actually the first time I've ever seen a kit where so few findings have actually been used, Mark. What made you make the decision to do that?
Well, it was the wire, isn't it? I mean, it's the perfect thickness for findings, and anyone who's recently purchased Macrame's new DVD on Fabulous Findings, it's well worth making your own. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
You're really right, Mark. 0.8mm wire is perfect for your findings. It's perfect for making your own links. It just so happens that you've done it with a kit with a brand new findings pack.
Yes.
So
fantastic.
You have made all these beautiful pieces of jewellery, and you've still got 42 out of 43 findings left.
The only crimp I used was for the back of that ring.
Right, so this is the solitary finding Mark has used in this kit, and it's this crimp bead here. Can you see? It's just there, at the back of this ring. That is the only finding Mark has used. Everything else has just been made with the wire, gemstones, and beading thread. It's amazing, isn't it? Let's have a look at these pieces. This is where the majority of the wire has gone, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
beautiful.
The first thing I said about this necklace today was, wow, that must have taken you ages, and it did, and it did take you a long time, didn't it?
Yes.
What is so time-consuming about a necklace like this, Mark? Why does it take you the time?
It's I mean, normally I would just do a rosary chain, but I wanted to do something a bit different. So you'll notice that the 3 segments along the chain are 3 groups of 3, and they're all individually linked using the wire, varying degrees of beads. And then at the back, again using the wire, I've made my own clasp on the back.
That's amazing. How much would you sell a piece of jewellery like this for in your craft store, Mark?
As I said, it did take a lot of time, so that's what you need to put in. So I'd probably say 35 pounds.
Really? I think double that. I mean, don't undersell your jewel, don't undersell yourself. I love the fact that you've hammered this wire as well, because you can do that with 0.8 wire, can't you?
That's beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful? All of this has been made by Mark by hand. And what's so lovely about this, and Gemma said this is one of the reasons why she bought the Fabulous Findings DVD out, is that you have physically made everything.
That's right. No, absolutely, absolutely.
You physically made everything from this kit, apart from that crimp bead. You physically made everything from this necklace here. You know, the crochet around here. It's just lovely, and that's done with the beading thread. You physically made every single part of this necklace. You physically made every single part of this bracelet.
And I made the little gizmo coils, and at either end you have that tiny little piece of coil before you do the coiling. I used the tiny coils in the ring to add into the little spacers.
So the ring is here, and you've used them as little spacers. Yeah, that's gorgeous. Isn't that stunning? That's gorgeous. That's under £22. Now, don't forget, Mark has only used 1 finding out of 43 in this kit. All of the others are here.
That chain's beautiful.
Oh yeah, look at this. You've got your crimp bead covers here. I've never seen these in precious metal before. They're beautiful, aren't they?
Gorgeous.
You could use those as little individual spacer beads, couldn't you? They're beautiful. There's your 8 inches of chain. You've got a nice big lobster claw clasp in there as well. You've also got a lovely toggle cloth. Don't forget, these are all precious metal. It's all 925 sterling silver. Silver ball head pins. What a bonus!
Shepherd hooks are just beautiful.
Earring findings and eye pins as well. That is an amazing price for a kit. The fact that it's got the precious metal findings, wonderful. The fact that Mark's only used one of them throughout all these 5 pieces of jewellery is sensational. It really is. Now, beautiful. Was it a joy to work with, or did you have to think even harder?
It was amethyst, and I haven't worked with the plain coral before. I've only worked with dyed, so it was beautiful to work with, and it's a really nice soft gemstone as well to use. No, it's beautiful.
Isn't it? It's beautiful.
And amethyst are one of my favourites.
And a 0.8 wire as well. And you wouldn't necessarily consider yourself a wire work expert at all, would you?
No.
In fact, you only started working with wire, was it this year? Yeah, this year. So it just shows you the level of craftsmanship you can aspire to have. You know, just half a year of working with wire. It's beautiful, isn't it? Beautiful. Now, we're not going to see a technique on this because we're going to see another macrame technique a little bit later on in the show. Sorry, say that again, darling. Yes, so we're going to see another knotting technique a little bit later on in the show. We're going to go over to the Wall of Fame now and see some of your incredible designs. Do add this kit onto your order. It's got 43 precious metal findings in this kit. The wire is the reason why Mark has been able to make, well, and his expertise as well. But that is what has allowed him to make 5 pieces of jewellery using 1 finding, and it just shows you findings are wonderful, precious metal findings especially. But once you've got wire in a kit and you've got great quality gemstones and of course your essential threading pack,
that's right.
You can make so many pieces and just use minimal findings. It's incredible, isn't it? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Gorgeous. Right, let's see you over at the Wall of Fame. Go for it, Mark.
This is one of my all-time favourites.
It's beautiful.
Rutile quartz. This is number 131, and this is from Deanna from the Isle of Man. Hi. And Deanna says, "Hi all, I've not sent anything in for a while, but thought I would this week. This is my new favourite stone, 8mm rutile quartz necklace with silver heart toggle clasp at the front for extra detail. Hope everyone is feeling bright and breezy with the stunning weather we're having at the moment. Lots of hugs," and that's Deanna from the Isle of Man.
I love that. I love that heart at the bottom. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Apparently Norwich wasn't very nice yesterday, but apart from that, everywhere was nice. Yes. I've got number 134 here, lovely piece here with lots of chain, made by Jenny in a very sunny Christchurch, who says, "Hi everyone, here's my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. It's made with blue agate rectangles and gizmo coils from Jewellery Maker, and some chain from my stash from Jenny in a very sunny Christchurch." That's gorgeous, Jenny, lovely, and blue and silver go so effortlessly together. That's gorgeous. Thank you very much for that, lovely.
It's another of my favourites. 132, and this is from Julie in Northumberland, and Julie says, "Hi all at Jewellery Maker. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame, made from agate and hematite and silver plated findings, all from Jewellery Maker. Originally just restrung beads, but after inspiration from Sheila, decided to do a weave and think it looks so much better. Best wishes to all at Jewellery Maker Towers. Love, Julie in Northumberland."
Thank you, Julie. That's gorgeous.
That's
I think you've done a really beautiful design there. That's lovely. Number 135 here, some amazing chainmail done by Samantha, who is from Malden in Essex, who says, "Hi everyone, this is a bracelet made with 95 sterling silver jump rings and poppy jasper hearts, all from Jewellery Maker. This is my first attempt at chainmail and I quite like it. So do I think it's gorgeous. Really going to miss Carol, she makes my days bright with her singing." See? See? Samantha likes my singing. Thanks, Samantha. Love you too. That's gorgeous. And really love the poppy jasper hearts there. They're amazing. Keep on going with the chainmail. It looks awesome. Well done.
This is a bit young and funky, isn't it? 133.
Funky!
Funky. And this is from Claudia in Nuneaton, which is near here, isn't it? Nuneaton.
Oh, Mark, we always have this conversation about Nuneaton. It's not a million miles away. It's closer than the moon.
Okay, that's
there
fine.
We go.
Cool. Hello everyone at Jewellery Maker. Here is this week's entry to the Wall of Fame. The bracelet made with some beads from a strand of magnesite drums and wheels, along with a couple of skulls. from my stash.
How funny!
In my first attempt at a rosary style piece of jewellery. I was so pleased to get the runner-up prize in the Wall of Fame draw last week. I'm having a long, hard think about what I'm going to buy with the money. I think I'll have to get some wire, as I bought lots of wire-related DVDs this week. Here's hoping I get one better this week and get first prize in Wednesday's draw. Good luck to everyone, my fellow Wallers. Keep up the fun and the bargains, and that's Claudia in Nuneaton.
Fingers crossed, Claudia. Skulls.
Wow.
Oh,
Skulls,
yes, there they are.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They're awesome. There's one there. One there and one there. That's awesome, Claudia.
Wow.
I think we should start doing skull-shaped beads. That's a great idea. Are you up for something from our cut collection?
Ah, yes.
Smoky
Definitely.
quartz, maybe?
Even better.
Oh, look at this. We are bringing you smoky quartz right now. Now, this incredible collection is all about faceting gemstones for beauty and not for carat weight. There are so many lapidarists. In fact, you'd be surprised how many lapidarists there are out there who are instructed to facet gemstones not for beauty but for carat weight. What do we mean by that? Okay, well, in gemstone faceting, carat weight can act as a bit of a magic number. So you have a gemstone which is 4.49 carats and looks amazing. And if it was faceted into a shape which would enable it to be 4.5 carats, or better still 5 carats, it would look good, but it wouldn't have that maximum beauty which maybe a 4.49 carat gemstone would have. When you facet for beauty, you kind of disregard what kind of carat weight you're looking for, and you facet the gemstone so it looks its best. So whether that's 2.36 carats or 8.19 carats, it doesn't matter. With a gemstone strand like this, it is clear and obvious and blatantly so that these gemstones have been faceted for beauty and not for carat weight, because each one of these gemstones has been faceted in a unique way. Each gemstone has been faceted by a lapidist who is trained for a lifetime to be able to bring you this kind of quality, and each one of these gemstones has a unique quality which only you will be able to get. Every single person who comes in to get this incredible strand of gemstones today is going to get a unique strand. Fact. You're getting approximately 4 of these individually hand-faceted gemstones on this strand. I just think it's beautiful. It's just stunning, isn't it? Now, smoky quartz is undoubtedly the most versatile genuine gemstone you could ever hope to work with. It just has that quality that will go with everything, from rose quartz to amethyst, from Dalmatian jasper to shell pearl to moonstone, to every single gemstone it will go with. It's soft, but it's dramatic. It's light, it's dark, it's rich, but it's also light and fluffy as well. It really can give you so many different qualities. Now, each one of these gemstones, how long do you think it's taken to facet each one of these gemstones? When we're looking at rondelles, when we're looking at rounds, really, if it's a gems of distinction hand-faceted gemstone strand, you could look at anywhere between 10 and 15 minutes for each one of those gemstones to be faceted. When you've got a gemstone here which doesn't follow any kind of rhyme nor reason for its faceting, so it's been individually custom cut by a lapidist, you could be looking at maybe twice that time for faceting one of these gemstones. So each one of these gems could, maybe, have taken 20 minutes to half an hour to facet. That is pretty incredible, isn't it? So there is a reason why there's only 4 in the strand, and that is one of the reasons for it. And there's also a reason why this is limited in quantity, because we can't commission thousands of strands of these. I wish we could, but we can't, because there aren't many lapidarists out there who can achieve these kind of quality cuts. Not only that, but it would take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours collectively to be able to bring you thousands of strands of gemstones like these. It's limited in quantity. You're getting the most incredible example of smoky quartz here. Amazing clarity, unbelievable faceting, a custom cut quality. Today, this is your deal for this amazing strand. Enjoy. Under £30 for sheer perfection, I think. These are 4 smoky quartz which have been faceted with perfection in mind. disregarding what kind of carat weight each one of these is, and just primarily focusing on how can this gemstone, how can the beauty from this gemstone be maximized? How can the beauty from this gemstone be fully reached? I mean, it's such a wonderful quality to be able to bring to you. Now, Mark, this is clearly a very, very special strand. Is this one of those strands that you would get home and not do anything with for about 6 weeks? It would be, probably longer actually. But what I would do is, do you remember we did that design by little half-an-hour show on the Celtic wire bangles, the Macrame bangles, how to make those and have one of those stones as a central focal point on the wrist, and then gold, or copper, rose gold, copper colour wire would look stunning. And just have one of the beads on the focal watch face type. Beautiful. With a gemstone strand like this, whatever kind of price you sell that piece of jewellery on for, whoever you give it to as a birthday present or as part of a wedding wedding collection, this would, you know, the price would need to reflect just how long it's taken to facet these gemstones, because the quality, and the reason why it is $27.95 is the time it has taken to facet this gemstone, the quality you are getting it, and the fact you are getting totally unique genuine gemstone qualities. It's so, so special, isn't it? So special. And as Mark says, why not use one of them as a centerpiece to a bracelet? Why not use just one of them? You don't need to use all of them. You don't need to overcomplicate things. Just using one of them in a ring, one of them in a bracelet, in a really beautiful design with as Mark suggested, the beautiful rose gold coloured wire. That would look amazing, wouldn't it? $27.95. What a great deal. Stunning quality there. That's years worth of expertise that's been poured into that. Well done. Awesome. Now, wouldn't this go well with the beautiful smoky quartz we've just done? Yes, it really, really would do. You are going to be getting in this bundle smoky quartz, but of a different kind of colour. You are getting the much more blush rose quartz here. Sorry, not rose quartz, smoky quartz. Much more blush smoky quartz, in the fact that it has lovely colour, lovely clarity. But look at it compared to this colour. It's much lighter, isn't it? Much more of a kind of a mushroomy colour rather than the deep chocolate tone that you got in that strand just there. So really, really beautiful strand there of smoky quartz. And another one. 2 strands of your beautiful smoky quartz here. Now this bundle's called Very Vintage. Think of the most vintage gemstone you can. The most vintage gemstone you can. Pyrite? Yeah? Okay. How about how about a shape that you see very often on Jewellery Maker, but with a drill quality that you hardly ever see? Ooh. Okay, so what's one of the most popular shapes on Jewellery Maker? The round, the plain round, yeah? What's one of the most unusual drill settings? Top drilled. Top drilled rounds of pyrite. Look at these! I don't think I've ever seen a top drilled round. Have you, Mark?
Don't think. No, I've seen lots of pear drops.
Yeah, but not top drilled rounds. That's amazing. Do you know what? All of a sudden, Mark, you know those gorgeous macrame designs that you were talking about today, the floating design? Yep. How awesome would these look on a floating design?
Because there's another macrame technique that you have the beads on the outside, and you have the cord running through the middle, and they would be perfect because they would just sit all in a row through the top drills. Perfect.
What a great idea! It's a massive bonus having top drilled rounds, isn't it? Wow, I don't think I've ever seen top drilled rounds of any gemstone before. This is so unusual. I love this. It's very, very vintage, as it says there. Can't wait to see what the price is. I've got absolutely no idea. Top drilled rounds of pyrite. How about less than £8 a strand? Ah, sounds good. Less than £7 a strand, maybe? Less than £6 a strand? Here's your deal. You're gonna love it. I can honestly say I don't think I've ever seen top drilled rounds of any gemstone, let alone pyrite. Quite incredible. That is absolutely wonderful, isn't it? So Mark's already suggested, you know, a couple of different macrame techniques, but can you imagine you're making those big charm bracelets and bubble bracelets, you know, bracelets and necklaces and rings that move and have loads of texture. Definitely do it with these top drilled rounds. That's gorgeous. just beautiful. The code for this is QKGC58. One of the most unusual strands of pyrites I think I've ever seen in my life. Top drilled rounds. And do you know what, Mark? These would make great great settings for rings as well, because of course you could set the ring, set the gemstone at the bottom, and leave the rest of the gemstone totally free.
Beautiful. I love that smoky quartz.
Oh, isn't it beautiful?
Really
the colour's amazing.
Pale colour. It's beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it? I mean, it obviously would go with the beautiful smoky quartz we've just had for $27.95. It's a lot darker than the other smoky quartz. It would look great though. But isn't it lovely to see smoky quartz in lots of different varieties? And in fact, this would go really well with it, the shell pearl. Oh! Shell pearl. Yeah, beautiful frosted pink shell pearl with that. Now, how about a very quick pink bundle? This bundle's gonna go, it's gonna sell out. Here we go, rose quartz, tumbled pebbles. These are graduated. Oh, don't you love them? Do you like those, Mark? Mm-hmm. They're nice,
really
aren't
lovely.
they?
Beautiful.
Rings, earrings. Because they're graduated, it means you can use them across loads of different designs, doesn't it? In fact, in the same design as a bracelet, just a graduated, just kind of two small, two slightly larger, one massive one in the centre. That could be a really effective design feature, can't it?
Because the middle, if it was mine, I'd have the middle one as a pendant, and the next two rings, and then a bracelet, and then the two on either end, earrings.
Nice. Yeah, lovely. Really lovely. Make the most of the fact that these are graduated. Pair them up. Pair them up. So you've got rose quartz graduated pebbles. Have a look at this strand though. These are awesome. These are rose quartz fancy shaped beads. Oh my word, they're angular. Individually wire wrapped pendants, rings, earrings. Oh, they are humongous, aren't they? They're gorgeous. Now, what have we been, what has been on the show today and has been selling by the 100? Satin cord? 10 meters of baby pink coloured satin cord. Here it is. Oh yeah, as part of this bundle. So you've got your two gorgeous strands of rose quartz here. You've got your 10 meters of satin cord, one great price for everything here. Lovely gemstones, huge amounts of quality. And today, this is your price. Again, another fantastic deal. 10 meters of your satin cord. We've seen Mark do some amazing designs today with satin and wax cord, so do bear that in mind. With 600 carats here of rose quartz, another 170 carats right here of rose quartz. It gives you a fantastic idea of just what you're getting, just the weight and the scale of what you're getting here. It's absolutely incredible. Add it to your order. Now, coming up in a few seconds, well, coming up in the next hour, we have got frosted pink shell pearl coming up within the next hour. Also, amethyst faceted drops, and amethyst coming up in just a couple of seconds. Moonstone as well. What a gorgeous bundle with Mark's challenge deal today, with 2 out of the 3 kits that we've had today as well. Amazing. Amethyst is coming up in just a couple of seconds. Do not go anywhere. You're not going to want to miss out for this. See you in a couple of seconds. Don't go anywhere.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join guest designer Louise Jacobson on our Wirework Rings course. Louise will guide you through how to design a combination of ring styles and shapes, you will learn a variety of techniques, including how to use a ring mandrel, how to design bands and shanks, and how to attach gemstones. The full course includes a selection of colours and gauges of wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, and a visit to our museum. All of this for $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Oh my word. I want this. You know when you see a strand of gemstones, you need to think, I want this. I want this now. It's not yours, it's mine.
Can I stop what I'm doing and watch you? This one. Am I allowed? Just for 5 minutes?
If you do some overtime, yes.
Okay.
You can't have it either, it's mine, Mark.
Okay.
Should we move on now? Final few bits? Yeah? Sorry, we don't have time to bring you this strand today, sorry. No time. But we do. Mark, you know when see, this must happen pretty much every time you're on Jewellery Maker.
And it's always the first piece I see as I walk in that door in the morning. 7:30 I walked in and that was there just looking at me, and it was, and you just know that.
Amethyst faceted drops. Those 3 words, when they're together, you know you're going to be getting something amazing, don't you? Amethyst. A gemstone which is probably, it's more of a household name than pretty much any gemstone actually, maybe diamonds slightly more, but pretty much more of a household name than any other gemstone. Faceted, okay, so you know that it's going to have luster. You know that it's going to have luster, you know that it's going to have lots of flat surfaces, which are your facets, that's what a facet is. Drops, okay. So you know they're going to have that lovely shape. Is it going to be a short fat drop? Is it going to be an elongated drop? I don't know. But amethyst, faceted drops. Those are 3 really, really gorgeous words, aren't they? And with the quality you're getting here. So if I was to, in my mind's eye, think, right, my ideal strand of amethyst faceted drops, that would be it. Why? Okay, amethyst comes in a whole range of colours. It comes in everything from blackcurrant colours to licorice colours to lavender colours to colours like this, which is almost pink. This would be my ideal colour because it's light. And with light, hopefully you get light within the gemstone, which you're getting. And with the facets, it's going to give you sparkle. So amethyst faceted gemstones. Okay, well, I've got my ideal here as far as colour and clarity and lightness is concerned. Drops. Okay, well, I would never ever assume that we could bring you elongated drops like this, but in my mind's eye, if I was thinking of the perfect amethyst faceted drop, it would be this strand here. Elongated drops. They are amazing. Now, we have already bought you a strand of these. We bought you a strand of these yesterday. They weren't. Were they faceted drops? So it was an amethyst strand yesterday. It was £12.95p. It was amazing, and loads and loads and loads of you took advantage of that deal. These are about to go. Do you want to see your price point for this? Here it is. You're going to love this.
I get back to my work.
I'll get my coat. We have literally had managers calling down saying, what's wrong with Carol? Has her mic gone? No, don't worry. Honestly, I tell you what. Oh, fog on Roache down here. I know, I'm sorry. Fog on Roache and fog on Smith. What's going on? Mark's always chipping in, I'm always just yapping away, and we've had managers, what's wrong with Kat? Has her mic gone? No, we're just, Paula Bennett, head of channel, this is the silence. This is the silence, Paula. Mark, I mean, what are we doing? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, it's about 13 on a strand here. What would you do with this strand, Mark?
No, I've always intended to buy a strand.
Oh, he looks quite cross. He looks quite cross.
I'm all right.
Right, okay, calm down.
I've always intended to buy a strand of drops, and if I had a day free where I wasn't just doing something for me,
which is never
at the moment,
but anyway,
no, I would do wire wrap drops, and just practice and learn. And this for me is the perfect wire wrapped gemstone to practice to make pendants. Just one of those. Nice gizmo coiled wraps or wire wraps on just a simple piece of chain.
Well, do you know lovely Ruth Lynette?
Yes.
One of my busy mates.
Yes.
She makes bump jewellery for pregnant ladies, and it's just the most wonderful idea. Long chain down to the bump, wire wrapped pendant to sit on bump, especially gemstones that have got kind of myth and legend attached to them. Done. And it's a beautiful idea. It's so simple, so sweet, and it's a present which you can give to a pregnant lady that's for the mum rather than for the baby, because the mum can't wear baby grows and stuff like that, obviously. It's simple, but it's so effective. And wire pendants, Mark, what an amazing idea! With the last kit that we just had, you can make all of the wire drops out of the wire, and not use any findings.
The way these are faceted, I'm getting a bit romantic now. In my old age, but you could wear that fob bump jewellery.
Yeah.
And then when Gherkin's born, you can hang that in the window of his nursery. So all the light reflecting off those facets all around the room, that would just be beautiful.
Little Gherkin. Gherkin would love that. It's going to come out making jewellery, seriously. $9.95. I mean, I feel like a fraud saying that price and looking at a strand. I do. I feel like a fraud looking at a price like that, saying a price like that, and showing you a strand like that. Laura's such a greedy girl. Do you know what she's just said? Maybe we can get Mark to make us some earrings out of them, Carol. Like, goodness me. You've got no shame, have you? The guest designers aren't here to make jewellery for you, Laura. They're not here for you. No, they're not here for you. It's amazing, though. I mean, this is a bonkers deal for just the most astonishingly beautiful strand. And in my mind's eye, if I'd have thought of my dream amethyst faceted drops, those are 3 key words which just go beautifully together. Amethyst faceted drops. They would look like this. They would look like this, and here they are. Did you know the 2 words in the English language which sound most beautiful together? Did you know what they were? Do you know what they are? Do you know what they are? Not Kylie and Jason. No, that's 3 words. No, the two words in the English language that sound most beautiful together are cellar and door. Cellar door. Apparently, they sound the most beautiful together. Cellar door. Yes, it is. It is. It's a television production company, and also the name of is it the name of Paul's band as well? Paul is like head of production for Genuine Gemstone Company. Celador. But in my personal opinion, it's not Celador anymore. It's Amethyst Faceted Drops. Pork scratchings. Ryan, for goodness sake! We're trying to be romantic here. You're talking about pork scratchings. Or Robert Downey Jr. Sorry.
You're round.
You're round. Yeah, you're round. You're round. I like that, yeah. You're round. Oh, you've won the lottery. But Amethyst Faceted Drops, quite seriously, those 3 words together, that is the kind of strand I want to see. Oh, you did that macrame knot with extreme vigour then, Mark. Yes, and I haven't got it. Fine. Well, Mark, there may be some left. I doubt it very much. But anyway. Oh, dear me. About to really rub salt into the wound now. We're going to do the pink shell pearl now.
I wasn't allowed to have those as my challenge.
Well, it's because we've only got 1 sample of it, Mark. I'm really sorry.
Okay.
Laura says, unless you make us earrings out of them, in which case you can have this strand. I'm not saying this. Laura's saying this in my ear. You can take it up with Laura.
I'm working with Jenny on Thursday evening doing the late show.
Right.
And
why do you say it like that?
Well, she never asks for jewellery. She just borrows it.
Oh, does she?
Yes.
Jenny Clear, if you're watching, do you steal jewellery from Jewellery Maker? Do you just think accidentally on purpose fall into your bag? Naughty, isn't she? She forgets to take earrings off,
she does,
I bet,
yes,
doesn't she?
Yeah. But she says it's advertised in Jewellery Maker when she's out and about.
She's right,
yes.
She's right, yep, she's right. But I tell you what, it is very difficult to resist sometimes. Sometimes when you see pieces of jewellery, you're like, oh, I really want that. I really want that. Anyway, right, strand of frosted shell pearl. These are, I think these must be the biggest shell pearls I've ever seen in my life. They're awesome, aren't they? 14 millimetres in diameter. Well, Mark, what do you think it adds to it by the fact that it's frosted rather than highly polished?
Well, I haven't seen frosted until a few weeks ago we started getting them in. And I'm a huge fan of frosted gemstones anyway.
Yeah, so am I.
So to be able to incorporate pearls, because in the past it's always been glossy shell pearl with frosted agate or something like that.
Exactly,
so now we can have agate, we can have frosted and frosted. Makes me a bit happier as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
They're really nice, aren't they, frosted gemstones? It's you get the same kind of colour, you get the same consistency of gemstone, but it's just a little bit more subtle, I guess. It's just a little bit softer.
Looking at the backdrop, it looks like a string of bath bombs.
It does, doesn't it? A string of bath bombs. It does, doesn't it? But it's the difference between wearing a woolly jumper and a cashmere jumper. Don't you think?
I like that.
A woolly jumper and a cashmere jumper. I've had cashmere once, and I put it in the washing machine on the wrong setting. Came out literally that big. It was just awful. But it is kind of the difference between having plain glass and frosted glass. Because that's exactly what you're getting here. You're getting a beautiful gemstone quality, but with a frosted element to it. So it's a lot more subtle. It's a lot softer. It's a lot sweeter. I just love it. They look like bonbons. They're beautiful, aren't they? And one of the first times I've ever seen frosted shell pearl on Jewellery Maker. This is really, really beautiful. These are 14mm rounds. They are huge. Can I put them into my neckline just so you can see how big they are? Because they are very, very large. Very, very large. Here we go. Look at those. They're big, aren't they? Woo! Look at the size of those. They are enormous, aren't they? Giganticus. 14mm rounds. Now, let's get to that kind of that little thing called price point. They're big, aren't they? Big statements. Mark wanted these. We denied him. I tell you what, he's been in the mood ever since. Brand new strand piece. I'm only joking. Brand new strand of frosted shell pearl 14mm rounds to go with any of the kits we bought you today, to go with the rose quartz that we bought you today, to go with the pink bundles, the purple bundles, the challenge bundle. Would you like to see your amazing price today? Here it is.
Oh gosh.
What are you doing? Seriously, Laura, what are you doing? Do you know when you see something awful that happens? You know when you see something awful or really embarrassing that happens, and you clench, and you Can I say this on it? I don't know if I can say this on air. But you know when you see something that happens that's awful and you go like that, and everything clenches up, including your mum, and it all goes like that. I literally just did that. $6.95. I thought $9.95. She won't go lower than $9.95. Look at the size of them. We hardly ever see frosted shell pearl on Jewellery Maker. What is happening to today's show? Mark, I'm not even going to talk to you anymore because for fear of getting my head bitten off, they are just ridiculously low in price. You could use them with the large satin cord, couldn't you, Mark?
Well, I was thinking about the first kit that had the impression jasper.
Yes.
You get a strand of black frosted pearls, don't
you? With the black frosted agate.
Yeah, agate, yes. You can mix those in with it as well. Use them as spacers.
You like this black and pink colour combo? It's very nice. It's very cheeky. Look at those two together. Frosted black agate, frosted pink shell pearl. Whopper cheeker time. These are gorgeous, aren't they? They are stunning. I've got loads of you on the phone line to this now. What an amazing price point. That is just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Get it, add it to your order. If you want to multi-buy this, go for it. Speak to the call centre IFL. I would urge you to multi-buy this just purely because I can't recall the last time I can't recall bringing you frosted shell pearl before. Amazing. Over 200 of these have already been allocated and a lot of you are multi-buying. That's beautiful. Well done. Still got a few left. Still got about 80 left. But they're going to go. They're going to go. Right, bit of a recap now. Can I get a recap? And then we're going to go and see a demo with the lovely Mark. If that's all right with you. Oh, dear. Reluctantly, he said yes. There'll be other times, Mark.
Yes, I'm sure. I'm going to demonstrate how to do a slip knot.
Oh, right. Okay, Mark. That's enough. Yeah, enough said. Right. Waxed cord. Bit of a recap here. This is today's early bird special, where you're going to be getting pink, yellow, black, orange, brown, and red waxed cord. 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres, 10 metres. How many metres is that, Ollie?
60.
60 metres of waxed cord. How many, Catsy? 60 metres of waxed cord. How many, Mark?
60.
60 metres of waxed cord. And what do you reckon the price is? £60? No. that would be ridiculous. Here's your deal today. £8.95p. Did we work out how much that was? You're good at maths.
15p a metre.
15 pence a metre. Bonkers. That was the early bird today. Still some of those left if you want to add it to your order. Let's go over to Mark and see a gorgeous demo on a sliding knot or slip knot, whatever you want to call it. Let's go over, shall we? Right. Right. Now, are you doing this with this with the wax cord?
No,
Mark,
I'm doing this.
different?
I'm demoing this with some leather cord.
Go for it.
Some leather cord. Now, this is such a simple technique if you're making gents jewellery. If they just have one piece of gemstone in the neckline. Okay, so I've got a piece of. I'm using leather for the demo here, about 3 foot long, and I've put a gemstone, a nice amethyst, little faceted drop in the middle.
Yeah.
And I've basically cured it into the middle using a knot, just a simple overhand knot each side. Okay, right. To do the sliding knot, you take both ends. I don't know if it'd be best on the overhead or direct, I think. So you take both ends and you overlap, like so. Okay, if I hold that up, so they overlap.
Yeah.
And then your left finger and thumb, just hold the two together and just let it drop. So you've got the two tails dangling down.
Okay.
Okay. It doesn't matter which side you start, but being right-handed, I always start on the right. So I take the right-hand cord and flop it over onto the top, so you make a loop. So now in your index finger and thumb, you've got 3 cords.
Okay.
grab with your right and swap, okay? And take this little loop, you looped it across, and then you've got a tail, and take it, doesn't matter if you go underneath or over, I tend to go over, go around once, twice.
I'm not going to sing it, don't worry.
No, 3 times.
A lady.
And then pop the cord back through the original loop that you made. And pull, pull tight. When you get to a point, you pull the knot instead. So there you have your sliding knot. Okay. Now we need to do the repeat on the other side.
Yeah.
It's much easier if you just turn it round and repeat what you've just done rather than to do it left-handed.
So yeah, just show us that again, Mark. That'd be lovely.
So hold it in your left thumb and finger.
Yeah.
Take your tail over the top.
Make a little loop.
To make a little loop, like so.
Yeah.
Swap hands. So put it in your right hand. Take the tail. Once. Twice.
Okay.
3 times.
Resisting temptation here.
3 times. And then pop through the little loop that originally made and pull. When it gets to a point where it won't go any further, take the knot in your hand and pull the knot.
Ah, that's gorgeous.
And then you have your slip knot. So you pop it over your head or your wrist, and then you pull the 2 ends.
That's fantastic, Mark.
It's one of those techniques that does take a long time to click, and then it will suddenly click, and it'll be simple. And
that's
as I said,
brilliant.
For bracelets, you know, as I was saying, gents jewellery, just a simple stone, pull the 2 ends together. I think the etiquette is one end in your teeth and the other end in your hand.
Probably, yes.
To put it, but that's your sliding knot.
That's fantastic, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nice and simple.
Yes, really simple.
How are you getting on with your challenge?
On my 3rd piece.
Gorgeous. On his 3rd piece of jewellery. Fantastic. Right.
Oh my word! Look at that.
I'm just going to head back over here. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm just.
Look at that.
Once, twice, 3 times a lady. I love you so. And a once, twice, 3 times a lady. Oh, don't you love a bit of Lionel?
Lionel.
I'd love to go and see Lionel, wouldn't you?
Would you? We're going to see an evening with Monty Don in October.
Are you really?
Yeah.
So what's he going to talk about though? Gardening?
Gardening, yes. In Oxford.
Monty Don the gardener with lovely curly hair.
Yes. Yeah, he used to be a jewellery maker and jewellery designer.
Did he
and
really?
Then he changed into to gardening and horticulture. That's what he's famous for, jewellery.
You're going to have to say to him then when you go and see him. Well, it's the other way around. I've gone from being a gardening expert to jewellery.
Yeah. No, looking forward to it. It's going to be nice.
Fantastic. Oh. Popping candy. Ooh. This is bright. Got your sunglasses. This is bright. Do you know what I said a couple of seconds ago? I haven't seen any frosted shell pearl before. There's 2 strands of it here. This is awesome. If you're watching the show on Friday, I wore a top that was this colour. I might wear it tomorrow. Oh no, I'm not in tomorrow. Friday. No, Thursday. I wore them Thursday, Friday, Saturday this week. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not in on Sunday, but I'm Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But anyway, I wore a top that was this colour on Friday. Bright. Fluorescent pink frosted shell pearl. Boom!
Wow.
6mm, aren't they gorgeous? 6mm, 10mm rounds. These are bright, aren't they, Mark?
They're amazing.
Aren't they gorgeous? Wow. And then, slightly odd coupling, but do you know what? It works. The colour combination works. Aquamarine rough nuggets. Wow! That looks awesome, Laura. Did you put this one together, Libby? It works. I'm surprised it works, but it works. So, fluorescent pink shell and aquamarine nuggets. Would you use these gems together, Mark? Would you separate them out? What would you do?
I'd use them together. Teal and fuchsia. Perfect combination.
It is a lovely combination,
yes.
isn't it?
Yes, yes.
And it's a proper fuchsia you're getting there, isn't it?
I'll let you tell us the price before I tell you something.
Let me what?
I'll let you tell the price and then I'll tell you something about the pink.
Oh, what about the fuchsia pink? Ah. So, aquamarine rough nuggets here. These are really, really nice and chunky. Look at the colour as well. The fact that you're going to be getting blues and greens. So none of those kind of greys, which you would, which you can see with a lot of aquamarine elsewhere. But with Jewellery Maker's aquamarine, you're going to be almost guaranteed to get this beautiful blue and peppermint tone running all the way through. And with your frosted pink shell, gorgeous. Here's your deal. Oh, that is bonkers, 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 bonkers. For the aquamarine on its own, I think that's too low. Aquamarine, one of the world's most coveted and arguably precious members of the beryl family. Check it out. Beautiful. $8.95 for that. Brilliant. Awesome. Get me some. No. Because you've also got the shell pearl as well. Superb with 2 strands of shell pearl as well. What a treat for you today. Mark, what were you going to say about the pink?
Oh, so I've built it up to a bit of an anticlimax.
Better not be
really.
an anticlimax now, Mark.
My dad
Otherwise the trapdoor will open.
Yeah, it will. It's already on its way. My dad used to paint his fishing floats that top of that pink colour.
Is that your story, Mark?
Yeah.
Is that your story?
That's the first thing it came to my head when I saw it.
Right, where's the trapdoor? Open the trapdoor.
Sorry, that was really naff.
Oh. Fishing floats can be this colour. They can also be oranges and yellows as well.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, they can. I've seen orange and yellow. Let's not talk about fishing floats. Let's talk about amazing genuine gemstones. You wait, Mark will get the story of the one-legged duck out in a minute. Goodness me. Laura, this goes with your outfit. Can I pop this up to your neckline, please? Yeah. Laura looking gorgeous and summery today.
Perfect.
Oh. No. Hang on.
Oh, I'll take those.
See? Pink dress?
See, I'm going to take it home with me afterwards. See?
Yay! That's gorgeous. Oh, isn't it lovely? It goes with it. It goes with a dress and top. Isn't that lovely? Fantastic. Much more interesting than Mark's story about fishing floats. Oh, Mark. It was lovely. Do you know what? I eternally do that. I tell stories to friends and family, and it's just, and they look at me as if to say, Carol, why have you told that story? So don't worry, Mark. I do it all the time.
Okay.
You've only done it once in this show. I spend my whole life doing it. Don't worry. Right. So a gorgeous bundle there. £8.95p. Amazing treat there for less than £10. Gorgeous. What's this? Sorry. I've heard it all now. Apparently, Laura says you can macrame with wire. You can't, can you, Mark?
Yeah.
Can you macrame with wire? You can macrame with pretty much everything. If you've got a strand, you can macrame with it. I'd like to see you macrame with spaghetti. That would be awesome.
Cook it first.
Cook spaghetti, obviously. But I'd like to see you macrame with cooked spaghetti. You have to be quite gentle with it, I suppose, wouldn't you? None of this kind of, you know, you wouldn't be able to knot it too vigorously. See, that's one of those stories. See, that's what I just did it. It's one of those stories. It's infectious, spreading like a disease. The boring story syndrome. I tell you what, Ollie, you're next. So, gold-plated copper. It's ridiculous, isn't it? I bore myself. Gold-plated copper wire here, 0.25 millimeters engaged, 100 meters of gold-plated copper wire. Have you seen these new spools of wire, Mark?
They're amazing, aren't they? I've got
I love the branding on them.
Yeah, I picked up quite a big order before the show this morning.
Of what, of wire?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic. What are you going to be doing with it?
Gemstones, and I've got to top up my Celtic bangles for my stall on Saturday.
Ah, fantastic. Do you use 0.25 at all?
I use the 0.25 for crochet.
Perfect,
but with the new twister tool,
yeah,
you can twist 3 or 4 pieces
amazing,
together. That's beautiful, actually.
Yeah, I mean, if you twisted 3 strands of your 0.25 together, you've effectively got a 0.75 millimeter gauge wire, which is fantastic for making your own links out of, like we saw Mark do earlier on with that gorgeous kit. So don't necessarily think about this just as 0.25, because if you do twist these together, if you use more than one strand of this wire together, you've literally got strength in numbers. It's just wonderful. So you've got 100 meters of your 0.25 millimeter gauge gold-plated copper wire, and you've also got golden obsidian. Now, if you were to use any colour wire to do macrame with golden obsidian is essentially a black volcanic glass. It's amazing. Genuine volcanic glass, only formed because of volcanic activity. You've got a jet black background, but can you see in those central gemstones there, that little bit of a golden glow? A golden glow. That is the golden part of the obsidian coming out. It is just amazing. These gems are just sensational. If there was any wire I could choose to go with golden obsidian to do a macrame bracelet, it would definitely be gold-plated wire. Such a lovely, lovely combination here. So rich, so exotic, so sophisticated. And isn't it wonderful that you're not working with just a plain black bead, you're working with black and gold together, with that smattering of gold. And arguably with the gold wire as well, it's going to help bring out and entice those golds out in the golden obsidian even more. Lovely, lovely bundle, this one. Try this out. It's one of the only wirework bundles that we've got today. Here's your deal today with it. £12.95. Now, I jokingly said earlier on, you can't macrame with wire, can you? Of course you can. You can macrame with anything that is a thread. If you've got a thread, whether it's wax cord, whether it's satin cord, whether it's hemp cord, whether it's beading thread, or whether it's wire, you can macrame with it. But not only macrame, you can kumihimo with it, you can do your lazy daisies, you can do your, your French knitting, you can do your bobbin work. Any kind of knotting technique that there is, you can do with wire, you can do with any kind of thread. Such a lovely, lovely material to work with. And Mark, I'm not sure if you've seen, has made lots of Celtic bands in the past, which is perfect with wire, isn't it? Because it gives you that kind of rigid quality. Also, I've seen, you know, torques yes. made out of wire as well. That looks beautiful. Yep. Basically, a necklace that kind of ends about here. So you've got a bare bit here with, it's normally got gemstones or some kind of stopper on the end. With the golden obsidian, can you imagine a beautiful torque necklace? So beautiful. And there's a big call at the minute for that kind of not just vintage looking jewellery, but that kind of artifact looking jewellery. Gemma Crow and I were talking about this the other day, and how you can use these really, really beautiful brand new spools of wire with gemstones like this to create kind of artifact looking jewellery, just like torques and Celtic bracelets and armbands. Really, really lovely bundle there. Well done. £12.95. Isn't that great? It's wonderful. Yeah, gorgeous. If you've got either 1.25 or 1.5mm gauge wires as well, this would work together beautifully as well. Really stunning. Have you worked with any of that yet, Mark? I've worked with the 1.25. It's amazing, isn't it? Beautiful. Because I've just starting to learn how to hammer with the hammer and block. Now that creates a really big difference, doesn't it, when you start to hammer that 1.25 gauge wire? Beautiful. It's amazing. It becomes very, it just becomes such a feature, I think, in pieces. It just looks amazing. Right, fantastic. Where are we going now, sweetie? Oh, wow, brand new strand. Yeah, brand new strand of Rainbow Moonstone. Now, genuine moonstone. As far as I'm aware, this is Indian moonstone. Is this Indian moonstone, Laura? I should just, well, never assume anything, but I think it is. It is, lovely. Rainbow moonstone all the way from India. Moonstone is an amazing gem. I don't know whether you've bought it before, whether you must have heard of it before. But it is one of those gemstones, a little bit like rose quartz, that I think pretty much everyone has heard of. It was a very, very popular gemstone for the Greeks and the Romans, a gemstone which was worn to aid fertility. A very, very celestial gemstone, a gemstone to do with fertility and to do with good luck as well. And I think in India, moonstone has certain myth and legend qualities as well. A lot of you see a lot of people wearing moonstone rings over in India. I think it's something to do with prosperity as well, and about having a rich and fulfilling life. It is only myth and legend at the end of the day, but isn't it fascinating to think that moonstone holds so much value, not just you know, inherent value, but also the myth and legend quality behind gemstones holds so much for so many millions of people. And this is genuine Indian moonstone. And the thing which I love about this so much is the fact that it comes from the Cut collection, which is one of our collections which is put together over in Jaipur. And I love the thought that one of the lapidarists out in Jaipur would have faceted this gemstone, and they are probably somebody who is fully aware of the myth and legend behind this gemstone. This is all about pushing the boundaries of faceting gemstones. These are graduated step-cut saucers. So not your kind of normal saucer shape, in the fact that these have been step-cut. What do we mean by that? Well, they've all been faceted. Can you see that? Around the edge where you would normally get almost like a wheel shape, like a tyre shape, so a smooth shape, that has been faceted. So you get lots and lots and lots of luster going through these gems. It just looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Really, really beautiful strand here. Rainbow Moonstone graduated step cut saucers, hand faceted all the way from our cut collection, and here is your deal today for this gorgeous, gorgeous strand of Rainbow Moonstone. Now that's under £20. For the cut collection, you can normally, oh goodness me, on a strand, you'd normally expect to get maybe, what, 10, maybe a dozen gemstones on the strand. Look how many you're getting here. Dozens and dozens and dozens of genuine gemstones. And they've got that gorgeous rainbow shiller. They've got that beautiful bright white moonlight background. And then that gorgeous, gorgeous rainbow shiller traveling all the way across them. That is natural, by the way. Natural member of the feldspar family. Just lovely. Lovely strands here, don't you think, Mark? And it's nice that it's been graduated as well.
I love that cut. I haven't seen that cut before.
Yeah, it's just unusual. I mean, with the cut collection, you quite often see really unusual cuts.
Just stunning, isn't it?
It's really lovely. You could graduate those so easily into earrings, necklaces, bracelets. Even if you got 6 of the moonstones and you had a small, medium and large in each earring.
Groups of 3 cufflinks.
It's a nice idea, yeah. Yeah, a large one and maybe 2 smaller ones. That'd be a really nice idea. And moonstone, don't forget, is one of the birthstones of June as well. So you've got a birthstone here as well, which is just wonderful. Gorgeous! Right. We've had so many amazing deals today, haven't we? So many! Can't deal with any more. Laura, this deal better not be too amazing. Better not be too amazing, I said. I'm only joking. I'm up for great deals as well. You know, being able to bring you fantastic deals is just indicative of just how low we are prepared to go, how well everything on today's show has really gone together. You know, when you think of the kits, when you think of the 3-strand packs, when you think of the brand new strands, they've all gone together really beautifully, haven't they? They really have. It's amazing. Now, 3-strand pack here. We haven't seen many kind of little petite beads, have we, in today's show? Now, Mark, you were talking a little bit earlier on about the bead loom, weren't you? Have you had the chance to use it yet?
I actually bought one for my mum. It was her birthday last week, and she asked for a bead loom for her birthday. She's loving it. She's absolutely loving it. From
speaking to guest designers who've used it, and also seeing Wall of Fame entries, it looks like it's very, very easy to do. It looks like it's a very easy thing to take up because of the quality of some of the Wall of Fame entries we've had, and we only launched the bead loom just a couple of months ago. From speaking to guest designers who use it, it appears to be a real joy because it allows you to use gemstones of this kind of size in such a wonderful way. Now, all of the gemstones in this gorgeous bundle are 4mm rounds, which are just the right size for your bead loom. You're going to be getting multicolour agate plain 4mm rounds, followed by one of mine and Mark's favourites, 4mm rounds of faceted black rutile quartz. Yeah, lovely. It's like the anti-gemstone because it's full of inclusions. It's full of these beautiful mineral additions, which make this gem. It just gives this gemstone so much character. It's wonderful, isn't it? And then faceted 4mm rounds of purple banded agate. Now, quite seriously, when you see these on bead loom jewellery, so the bead loom is basically like it looks a bit like a musical instrument, in the fact that it's like a semicircular design with kind of guitar strings on it, and you weave gemstones onto the design. You can make the most beautiful cuffs, the most beautiful designs, a little bit like some of the macrame pieces you've seen Mark do today, those big substantial macrame pieces. You can make designs like that on the bead loom. There are 3 strands here. Mark, what do you use 4mm beads for? Because they're not just accent gemstones, are they? You can use them for loads of different things.
Yeah, I mean, for beady beads, which is absolutely perfect. But what I tend to use them as spacer beads.
Oh, nice.
I tend to use them as spacers. I mean, the rutile in particular, because you can take away the black and use it with your lighter gemstones, and you can use the clearer with your darker stones. So for as far as helping with other jewellery designs go, it's perfect.
Yeah, there's a lot of versatility in this, and as Mark says, you can help other jewellery out with these gorgeous strands. You can use this with crochet, when you do crocheting, just like Mark did with the last kit. You can use these when, as Mark says, when you're going to be making beady beads, you can make them into huge, great big statement pieces as well when you use them with the bead loom. Now, price point for this, it is going to be amazing. This is really the only bundle today that features gemstones of this kind of size. Bringing you gemstones of this size is very, very difficult indeed. It's very expensive because working with gemstones, drilling and faceting gemstones of this size is a lot more difficult. However, the code for this DTGC65, the price for this today is awesome. Less than £4 a strand. Have a look. 0800 6444 655. That works out to about £3.31 a strand. That's going to be one of the lowest prices I've seen for 4mm rounds. These gemstones take such a long time to facet, such a long time to drill. If you can imagine threading the eye of a needle where the eye of the needle is tiny, how difficult that is in comparison to threading the eye of a needle where the eye of the needle is the size of a magnifying glass, you know, a lot easier. Today, you are getting gemstones which have taken so much time and energy to facet. And if you actually look at this bundle, if you look at this gorgeous bundle, and these beautiful, essentially seed beads, and you look at the price points, and you consider maybe what we used to bring you seed beads for, the prices have got lower, haven't they? That's to do with our buying power. We're not jeopardizing any kind of quality or anything other than the fact that obviously our margins are very, very low here on Jewellery Maker, but also our buying power has increased. We now have gem dealers and suppliers coming to us, asking us, would we like to buy this, rather than us going to them saying, do you have this, do you have that, we're looking for this, that and the other. And that is because Jewellery Maker is going from strength to strength, and that is because of you spreading the word, because of you enjoying Jewellery Maker and coming back time and time and time again. The quality of the Wall of Fame entries that we've had over the last 12 months is just a clear indication of how talented you are. And it's because of all your support that we can bring you prices like this. So everyone's a winner. It's fantastic, isn't it? £9.95 for 3 strands of gorgeous 4mm beads here. Just wonderful. Well done. I love it. Isn't that great? Jewellery Maker has changed so much, hasn't it, Mark, over the last couple of years?
Phenomenal, hasn't it?
It's unrecognisable.
Past 6 months as well.
Yeah.
I mean, since the birthday show, I think I've definitely noticed a drastic change in prices.
Yeah.
Really is amazing.
Yeah.
And the bundles that we're getting through, and as you said, we're in the past we used to have bundles where we had maybe 30, 40 at a push, and now we're able to, because as you said, our buying power, we can now go into 70s and 80s.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
No,
but not only that, I mean, the early birds, I remember when we first started off Jewellery Maker, the early bird maybe had 100 in stock. We're now having to do early birds with kind of 700, 800, 900, 1,000 in stock because we have so many more viewers. It's amazing.
Oh, that's brilliant.
It's great, isn't it? It's lovely. Right, fantastic. £9.95 there. Great bundle there. Gorgeous. Okie dokie. Oh! Thanks, Kath. What's this? What? Can we all calm down, please? Is everyone getting silly? Everyone calm down, please. It's a very serious television show.
Is it?
It's meant to be very serious. If we could all calm down a bit, please. I'm trying to be professional today. The least you can do is be professional as well. I'm only joking. Professional. Tell you what. I'm about as professional as my dog Max. He's not professional at all. He's an idiot. But I love him. He's a lovable idiot and I love him. He was 9 last week. My beautiful doggy. 9. It's all grey round his chops. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right. Okie dokie. This next bundle is awesome. It's called Flowers and Pearls. It's like a wish list, isn't it? What would you like the ideal man to buy you? Flowers and pearls, please. Perfect. All the men watching? That's what the ladies want, flowers and pearls. Now, I don't know, it might not be. Might not be. There we go. Laura, is it what you want? Cassie, do you want flowers and pearls?
Yes.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, flowers and pearls. Right, black agate flowers. Oh, don't you love them? The thing which I love most about these kind of flowers, and we do bring you various different gemstones with this kind of shape, is the fact that they look like they've been cookie cut, don't they? It looks like you've got a cookie cutter and just gone boom, 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 and got All these beautiful flower shapes. They're so sweet, aren't they? I love the fact they're puffy. I love the fact they're really, really highly polished as well. They look awesome. Oh, we can almost see Ollie there. Where's Ollie? You can almost see it. Hello. Almost see Ollie. But it's a gorgeous glossy black gemstone, isn't it? Now, what goes really, really, really well with black? Well, anything that's light, actually, pretty much anything goes really, really well with black. Okay, so what about if we give you the opportunity today to come in and get, with your glossy black agate flowers, something which is delicate, something which is really supreme, something which is really, really decadent. Hello. Wow. These are, for me, they are luxury encapsulated. These are luxury gemstones. You are getting a strand of genuine peach-coloured biwa pearls. Oh my word. Now, biwa pearls, Jewellery Maker. Ugh. Two things that unfortunately don't go together that often. We hardly ever give you the chance to come in and get biwa pearls. They are so difficult to get hold of. These are one of the most, as far as pearls go, you get rice pearls, button pearls, baroque pearls, blister pearls, oh my goodness me, what else? You get loads of different pearls. There must be loads and loads of different varieties out there. Biwa pearls are amongst the most highly sought after pearls. Why? What is it about them? Okay, well, no one's ever going to question, are you wearing genuine pearls when you wear a biwa pearl? Because the organic nature, the organic structure that you're getting here, everyone is going to know it's obvious that you're wearing genuine freshwater culture pearls. The quality of nacre on biwa pearls is very, very uneven. So you get loads of uneven quality, so you get loads of bumps and creases in these pearls. What does that give you? Well, that gives you more surface area. Okay, well, if it gives you more surface area and more texture, what does that mean as far as the pearl's concerned? Okay, well, if you can imagine more surface area, more bumps, more creases, that's more for the light to reflect off, isn't it? So effectively, you are going to be getting what looks like even more pearlescence. It's amazing. With glossy black agate flowers, biwa pearl, I think, is the most beautiful, beautiful coupling. Stunning. Your price today for this bundle is going to reflect just how low we can go for biwa pearls. They are very difficult for us to get hold of. But in my opinion, one of the most beautiful pearls. The quality of nacre is amazing. The luster is superb. This is your deal today for this gorgeous bundle. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I just, honestly, I think that's tremendous. Looking at this pair of earrings, for instance, would you ever, on a craft store, would you ever consider selling this pair of earrings for less than £20? For less than £15? The whole bundle is under 20. You're actually only using 6 gemstones in this pair of earrings. Lovely jewelry here, which has been made by Suzanne, which just looks absolutely stunning. Have you ever used biwa pearls, Mark? I'm such a huge fan of them. I love them.
I think I've used them with black, actually, black onyx. I've used 6mm rounds in between, just to make a nice, simple choker necklace. Beautiful.
It's such a wonderful shape, isn't it? Every single one's so different. They've all got character.
I just love that colour. That's sort of champagne colour, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful colour. With the black as well, it just goes together beautifully with the black, doesn't it? You can use them separately. You don't feel you have to use them together. If you want to use these beautiful biwa pearls and you want to use them with the pink shell pearl and with the rose quartz and with the beautiful amethyst, then go for it. But use them together if you want. I mean, I personally would use them together. I think that's a gorgeous bundle. Well done, my loves. Gorgeous, gorgeous quality there. Well done. Now, we're going to do a bit of a recap here for a bundle that we did earlier on. Abalone. Abalone, abalone. We were saying earlier on, Mark and I were saying how much we love abalone earlier on. It's amazing. Gorgeous. Pretty much every single colour in this shell. So it's classed as an organic gem rather than a gemstone because it comes from a living organism. So it's described as an organic gem. There is another name for it, but I've forgotten it. But anyway, so abalone squares, abalone rectangles, and abalone Top drill drops. Beautiful bundle. Isn't it lovely having a bundle where you've got all the same gemstone but just 3 different shapes and sizes? It's lovely, isn't it? The texture you'll be able to make from these pieces would just be lovely. Gorgeous, gorgeous bundle. We bought you this bundle a little bit earlier on. It's simply entitled I Love Abalone, including abalone. That's all you're getting in this bundle. I mean, it's so much of it here. It's incredible, isn't it? And your deal today for this gorgeous abalone bundle, do you want to see your amazing deal? Here it is. It's incredible, isn't it? And like I said to you a little bit earlier on, if you were to make loads of earrings and maybe rings, wire wrap rings out of these, each one of those rings made out of 1 square or 1 rectangle, you could sell for maybe what, as little as, I don't know, £3–4 pounds if you wanted to. And sorry, I'm just looking at something on the side of my desk. Sorry. Who made this? Alan Fox. Oh. Do you know Alan Fox, Mark? Critterman. Alan Fox is one of the most adorable people I've ever met. Sorry, that sounded really condescending. He's such a nice man. He's the only man I've ever seen with a gemstone bow tie. He is just a legend. And he has been on the show before. You might know him as Critterman because he makes creatures and animals out of gemstones. And he's made me a stork. I love Alan Fox. Oh, Alan, that is just beautiful. Don't you love it?
Stunning, isn't it? Look at that.
He sees things in gemstones that nobody else does. I don't know how he does it. He's such an amazing man. That is just beautiful, Alan. Alan, I really hope you're watching today. Thank you so much. If you are, my love, drop me an email or go to my Facebook page because I'd love to thank you. I'm going to take the stork with me. It's amazing. It's so beautiful. Should we go see how Mark got on with this challenge? Yes. Right, Mark.
Takes you back, doesn't it, sometimes, people's kindness.
It's beautiful. Yeah. I love it. Mark, you said that you'd made just a couple of pieces of jewellery. If I'm being honest, to make this bracelet, it would probably take me the best part of a day to make that. To make this bracelet, probably half a day. This necklace, probably a day as well. How have you made all of this?
They're really simple techniques.
Really, Mark, though?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. Do you remember we were talking about the technique where you have the stones on the outside?
Yes.
And you use so I've used the cord as the decorative part through the middle, and then the beads with a bit of beading thread around the outside with the bicones.
I can't quite believe that. The details on screen now are for the silver coloured hematite, the lavender coloured rose quartz, lavender coloured, what do you call it, amethyst, thank you, and the lavender coloured shell pearl. That's $11.95 for all those. We've bought you all of this wax cord today. That is a lovely technique that you've done there, Mark. It just shows you how you can use these bicones in such a different way. Here's the hematite necklace here. That is beautiful.
It's sort of biker chick, isn't it?
It is really biker, very kind of Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. You can make a wonderful bracelet for a guy, couldn't you, out of that as well?
Yes, no, absolutely.
Definitely a unisex piece, that one. But it's the way you've used these bicones, which I think is really lovely.
And I've probably only used about 4 meters maximum for all of those pieces, and I've still got all that from the cords left.
Still got all of this cord left.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Don't forget 60 meters of cord we bought you as the early bird special. Was that $8.95? It was bonkers, wasn't it? It's just incredible. Mark, have you had fun today?
I've had a really good day. No, it's been
even
really good fun.
though you've missed out on a couple of bits.
That's all right. No, it's been great.
When are you back?
I'm back the late show Thursday with Jenny, and then next Tuesday with you, I think, in the morning.
Is it me? Yes, I think it probably is with me. There we go.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic, Mark. You've been absolutely wonderful today. Photos of all of Mark's pieces will be on our Facebook page after the show. And, of course, all these incredible kits, 2 of which have sold out, I believe. But if you are watching the show on the loop, always do try and add things onto your order because things do fall back into stock when people don't check out their baskets quickly enough on the website. Same goes for the Macrame board as well, which at the minute has all been allocated. Do try and get it a little bit later on in the show. This is just lovely jewellery, Mark. Thank you so much for all of this today.
Pleasure.
Ollie's nicking my stalk. Oh no, he's putting it on the corner there. No, thank you, seriously, Mark, thank you so much. It was lovely to see the goddess bracelet as well. And you might do that demo again on the Late Show on Thursday as well. Yes. So if you want to see the goddess bracelet again on the Late Show, tune in for the Late Show on Thursday, and you should be able to see the same technique with Mark again, which would be lovely. Fantastic. Right, okay. Who's on the show? Is it Vicky on the show tomorrow? I think it's Vicky tomorrow with Sheila. And then I'm in Thursday, Fridays and Saturday this week as well, so it's going to be loads of fun. I don't know who's on the Late Show tonight, but tune in between 5 and 9. It's going to be good. Oh, it's Vicky on the Late... Jenny's on the Late Show between 5 and 9 tonight. So make sure you tune in for that. And Mark, we'll see you on Thursday on the Late Show, and we'll see you next Tuesday as well. Thanks a lot for joining us today, guys. Thank you so much for a fantastic show, and we'll see you very soon. Take care.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95.